Hello. Hello, everybody. And how are you this beautiful morning? It's home day. Yes, it is. And we got everybody in the house. Hello, welcome. So good to see you people here today. Um, Hi! How y'all doing? Let's see who we got in the house this morning. We got the wonderful Cliff Hickson, number one. Yay, what's up? First place. All right, good to see you. Terry Barnes, what's up? Good to see you. News Now enemy in the house. He's got some sanitizer for that rash. He's ready to go. Yes, sir, Babaloo. We got P Bonds the second in the house. What's up, P Boards? Always good to see you here. Let's see who else is here today. Cliff Hickson, P Barnes. Who else came out? Oh my goodness gracious me. My computer's being so funky. and not in the good way. Like, oh no, yeah, no, not that kind of funky. Funky like a monkey, but ew, that's funky. What's up, Dino? Good to see you. Morning, morning, morning. Taybon's Vestige of Peace. What's up? Good to see you again. Oh, big hugs from Vestige of Peace. Yes, indeed. Love it, love it, love it. Make my morning happy. All right, let's see who we got. We got Dino, Vestige of Peace, P Bonds, Jimbo's in the house. What's up? P Bonds, Terry Bonds, Cliff Hickson, Vestige of Peace, Jimbo. Who else is here? Oh, we got the resident Deep Purple fan in the house. We got Space Trucker. What's up? Come on. Come on. Billy Yank. What's up? Grifters and soft tards with Hezokuai. Gash. Oh, you are something else. I love you. See, this is why I love you guys. You guys are so fun. I missed the Doc Danger joke. I mean, I use if you've really been watching my intros normally, I switch back and forth between the two. So it's not like I got rid of it. I use, I just go back and forth kind of at random which intro video I'm going to use. In fact, in the moment I'm working on a whole brand new intro video because YouTube got kind of butthurt with my painting or my drawing. It was a pencil actually. And then I colored it with here's a little okay behind the scenes. I colored that drawing with highlighters. I grabbed three primary, a yellow, a red, a yellow, and a blue, and I just made all my colors, that way, custom. P Barnes, Jimbo, Space Trucker, Terry Barnes. Who else is here? Who else? I'm gonna sneeze. I'm sorry. I know I'm muted. I know. Because there's a delay. So by the time like I already figured it out and started talking, I'll finally see you guys saying, "Dude, you're muted." When I sneezed, the noise woke up my dog and scared the crap out of her. I'm glad I was muted. She went nuts. It was hilarious. It's okay, girl. It's okay. See, I think I've told you guys before. Like while I'm broadcasting, she's literally right here. Like if I was like that, but right now I'm touching her. So like I sneezed and she was asleep. It's just, what the Scott Ammo's in the house. What's up, Scott? Let's see who else is here. Jimbo Vestas, peace. And Anna's in the house. What's up? And Anna and her cats. Love them, love them, love it. P. Burns the second. Brian Showman in the house. What's up? Greetings and salutations. Wonderful and wonderful. Jimbo Stan Hankins. What's up? Free DMA, free sweet tea. Oh, that's hilarious. They already got out. They did a live stream complaining about getting arrested, of course. News no enemy, vestige of peace, P. Barnes II, Stan Hankins, Jimbo. Let's see. I love you guys so much. I'm so happy to see so many people here. Salacious, the one and only, ladies and gentlemen, Salacious, my unofficial official producer. Say hello to Salacious, everybody. Greetings, Salacious. Yes. Rash and a cup of coffee is perfect. Space Trucker, P. Barnes, Terry Barnes, Jimbo. Let's see, Salacious. Weed Skador, what's up? So it begins. That's right. We're ready to go this morning. Texas Tim, what's up, Texas? Good to see you again. As always. Let's see. Sam I am is in the house. You say good morning. Oh, Razzachan with Hezokuai. That's right. That's right. This is a wonderful news, Jimbo. What is did something good happen? I installed Discord. I'm telling you, I'm just now beginning to understand Discord. I still don't get it, but I'm starting to understand it. So I guess that's a good thing. Julie Weaver, what's up? Good to see you. Let's see. Space Trucker, Sam I am, P Barnes a second, Salacious, Jimbo. Kisses in the house. Always good to see you. How did your surgery go? Hoping all is well. All is well. Let's see. P Barnes, Sam I am, Terry Barnes, Jimbo, News Now, Enemy, Salacious, Nancy Macho in the house. What's up? Good to see you. Jenny Poultier. Yes, love you. Good to see you. Graham Garfield. Graham Garfield. Grayfiend, I know his name. That's like an inside joke for all those of you who don't understand it. I know you all know. He's the host of the Graham and Bob Show. Don't forget to check out his channel. Great stuff. He had me on as a guest once. It was a wonderful. All right, and then we got Jimbo, Jenny, B. Barnes, Terry Barnes, Greg Jonick. What's up? Good morning. Good to see you. Yes, sir. I love you people so much. My morning crew is the best. Sam, I am. What's up? All right, and I think I'm caught up. So, getting on with the show, ladies and gentlemen, I have to make a few announcements to begin with. Number one, I now have another guest scheduled and finalized. Cody, what's up? For my Saturday show. So as of right now, going forward, this Saturday, we're going to have the one and only Tones Overthinks It. That's right. Day after St. Patrick's Day, it's going to be me, Frauditor News Network, and Tones Overthinks It. Tones Overthinks It at 5 p.m. Eastern Time on this very channel. And then the week after that, we're going to have Frauditors Exposed, Mark Stout. Yeah, that's right. He's going to be here. A lot of people are talking about what happened with him the other day. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you'll find out. Either go to his channel or you'll see on Saturday. It'll definitely come up, but it's all good. He's scheduled. He's going to be here. We're going to talk about it. It's going to be a good time. We're going to have fun, Dagnab, because the Saturday show is fun. Yes. If any of you don't know or understand, my Saturday show is all about having a good time, having a guest, hanging out with the guest, having fun, making fun of frauditors, and it's all in good fun, and it's going to be a good time. We got Blackheart Night the week after that. That's right, and that is on April Fool's Day. We're going to have Blackheart Night, so that's going to be fun to watch. And then the week after that, we're going to have Big Wes. Yeah, Big Wes is actually going to be here. Yeah, he's going to be our guest on Saturday, April 8th, with me, Frauditor News Network, and Big Wes talking about his transition from being an idiot to being a good guy. And then on the 15th, Frauditor Reaper's going to be here. Can you believe that? The one and only Frauditor Reaper. That's amazing. Now, April 22nd, I don't have anyone scheduled yet. It's still open. We'll see what happens. That's right after tax day. So there might be, maybe that's why, because everyone's going to be worried about the IRS that week. They're not going to be worried about. But anyway, last Saturday of April, ladies and gentlemen, April 29th, on the Hez and FNN Presents show, Hezokuai and Frauditor News Network present April 29th, 5 p.m. Eastern, the one, the only KFAR. Yes, KFAR is going to be our guest on the 29th. It is confirmed. That's going to be a great show. We're going to have a great time. I'm looking forward to it. I hope you guys are too. So, all that being said, am I awake? Why? Am I still muted or something? What is this about? 19 minutes late. Zerzu Zyquin, what's up? Did I miss something? I think Hez fell back asleep. Why? What are you people? I've been talking this whole time. What's going on? What did I miss? What? I'm looking at this I don't know what's going on. I'm looking at this chat and it's like people are saying that like they're not hearing or seeing me or anything. Am I missing something? Hmm, okay. Uh, Oh, you're ruining my show just by messing with me. What? Look, KJW's in the house. Yeah. Yes. Good to see you. Here's Zach Quinn. What's up? Larry Barnes. All right, everybody. So, um, before we get properly started, I'm just gonna take a second here because hold on, I gotta take care of something real quick. All right, I'm here. um. Anyway, so last night, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I went to the movie theater because where I'm at, the local movie theater has $5 Tuesdays. Any movie on Tuesday is $5. So that's usually what I do on Tuesday night is I go to the movies because it's only $5. Why not? And I saw Scream 6. Let me tell you about Scream 6. Here's my review. It was less Shining and more John Wick. Like the murders weren't like, "Oh my god, the murder's coming." No, the murders were like stab. Like a party, like, "Oh, he's killing somebody. Here's the fun part." Yeah. You're supposed to be scared of the killer, not like, "Yeah, stab him again. Yeah, get him." Like a Freddy Krueger movie, right? You end up cheering for the killer. And like I said, the murders were more like John Wick. It wasn't. It's not the whole thing of like having the suspense of like the murderer's coming and you know he's gonna catch you, and if he catches you, you know you're gonna kill him. He's gonna kill you. So you're hoping the people get away from him, and as they're running, you know he starts stabbing it. No, no, he just just action scenes. The action scenes were great, but in a horror film, the murders aren't supposed to be fun action scenes. They're supposed to be horrible, nightmare inducing, you know? That's why these kids today, man, because there was nothing but kids in the crowd. The theater was packed, but it was all teenagers. I was like the oldest person. Well, I'm always the oldest person there, but I was the only person there over 20. um, it was a popcorn movie for kids. Um, whatever. Graham doesn't like this guy. Let me show you. Graham doesn't like my Bitmoji. Um, I'm not permanently changing to that. All right. I got this one, the one you like. I know. I know that one's your favorite. So maybe I'll stick with that for a while. Care Bear's in the house. What's up, Care Bear? Yes. And it's still snowing. Oh wow. See, I'm out here in Florida. We don't get too much snow. There I am. Eh. Welcome back, Hezokuai. Good to see you. Doug telling me, welcome back. Um, so anyway, on a serious note though, I understand that what Graham was trying to say was that He wanted to see this. The puppy. All right. You bought that for me? Yeah, I know. That's why I showed it to you. Um, but anyway, there's the classic right there. So that all being said, here we are back again, once again. And we're ready to have some fun today. Oh wait. Vestige of Peace sent me an email and wants me to post a link for Sam I Am. What? Let's see. I don't see any new emails. Was this a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away? Oh wait, here we go. Can you post this link for Sam I Am? Yes. Wait. How to turn off Discord notifications? Okay. Sure. I mean, okay. Um, you don't have a wrench? You can't post it? Won't let you? I don't know. Angel Hez is the best one. Yes, that's right. Angel Hez. For those who don't know, my dog's name is Angel. That's why I said Angel Hez, because Angel with the hat is Angel Hez. Good stuff. Good stuff. We all love good stuff. And it's this thing and stuff. Uh, all right. So, we're getting ready today right off the bat. We're gonna start with a video that came out the other day, and I really love it because it's fantastic, and I'm gonna show it here, and also because my guest on the Hezokuai and Frauditor News Network presents program, Hez and FNN presents, Tones overthinks it. I guess there's going to be Tones, so we're going to start the show today with the Tones video. We're going to watch some Tones overthinks it, and this is the Frauditor Venn diagram. This is fantastic. I think this is brilliant. And yes, he does advertise my channel in this video. I know, but that's not why I'm showing it. I would have shown it anyway. But yeah, he does. He did. And by the way, if you're listening, Tones, thank you very much because I'm getting a lot of subs out of that. Thank you. So let's get this. Let's get this on the screen. Everybody's nice and lean, eating beans on the scenes. Don't know what I'm singing. About.
What's up, everybody? Tones here. Just a quick reminder after the video, be sure to visit our website at www.tonesoverthings.com and check out some of our exclusive channel merch. Links in the description. Enjoy the video. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. For a time, I've considered the possibility of categorizing frauditors, perhaps arranging them into tiers depending on the type of person they are and the actions they perform. However, this proved difficult as there is no real way to judge which frauditor is the worst, as with every passing week they seem to be one-upping one another or changing tactics. So attempting to organize them into a hierarchy or some kind of rating system is not easy. However, I do give credit to Hezokuai for doing a fantastic job using an iceberg graph to give us a good understanding of where these frauditors stand in terms of their objectives and their tactics. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll have a link in the description and I really recommend you check it out. And while you're there, if you haven't already, be sure to give Hezokuai a like and a subscribe. Tell him I sent you. So with all that said, I felt if I was going to categorize frauditors, I needed something a little more fluid, something that I could easily take any point in time in a frauditor's career, and I am heavily finger quoting that word, and effectively place where they are and possibly where they're going. And so I have created the Frauditor Venn diagram. Now, the first thing this diagram does is separate frauditors into 4 prominent groups, where if you name any frauditor, they are going to fall into at least one of these categories. Now, first we'll start with the lost causers. Now, these are the people who are, as I've said in the past, the true believers. They're the ones who think that despite over 200 years since this country was founded, and in that time it's in fact expanded the rights and liberties of its citizens, they think that somehow our constitutional rights are under constant threat and take it upon themselves to go out and expose the tyranny and corruption, even though it doesn't actually exist, at least not to the extreme that they think it does. And despite their zealotry, though, they are not quite prepared to push the envelope far enough to constantly get arrested. They often just argue only the law and its merits, and they don't really resort to petty name-calling or threats. There is certainly a level of delusion there, and often they seem dismissive of facts because it doesn't go with their narrative, very much like the flat earthers. So based on my observations of these people, there are a number of frauditors who would fit at least into this core category and its subgroups. Frauditors such as Long Island Audit, Denver Metro Audit, Amendment Press, people who think what they're doing is for a worthy cause, but in reality, they're not actually accomplishing anything, and they're very much unwilling to listen to any evidence that supports that fact. Now, moving clockwise, we next have dangerous. Now, these are the frauditors who have committed or expressed a willingness to commit acts of violence, despite whatever their motivations may be. Often they will brandish weapons such as pepper spray, tasers, or even firearms, and are very quick to rationalize the prospect of using them. Often they're highly aggressive, whether it's open hostility or seeming to have a lot of pent-up anger that can be triggered if the wrong thing is said. Like, these guys, I think, are going to snap at some point, and probably somebody's going to get hurt. Frauditors who would fit in this category and its subcategories would include SGV News First, Texas Sheepdog, News Now Ninja, and Amaganston Press. Note that I've mentioned the same frauditor twice in different categories. I'll cover that momentarily. From here, we move into the third major category that I call the broken. Now, these are the guys who have effectively run their lives into the ground, whether it was from their decision to become a frauditor or poor decisions they made prior to that led them to becoming frauditors. These guys usually come with pretty extensive criminal records and pretty much have reduced their lives to nothing because they're unemployable and they're usually homeless and complete destitute. Yet somehow they're able to cling to their channels despite having incredibly small audiences, and my guess would be that they do this as a way to cope with their failures. Examples I would place here would include Broken System, Broken Trust, Glenn Serio, and Jeremiah Payne. And finally, the last major category are the clowns. Now, these are people who have absolutely no noble intentions. They do this strictly to stir up conflict and mess with people for entertainment purposes to make money. Pretty much the born-again YouTube pranksters, and they continuously escalate their methods in order to gain more prominence and more attention online and thus grow their audiences and their ad revenue. Now, examples of these are fairly obvious. You have Auditing America, DirectD, News Now Ninja again, and Annapolis Audits. You will find most frauditors in this category. However, as we're now about to explore, there is overlap between these four major categories, and not all frauditors are created equally. And that's what makes this diagram unique. Any 1, 2, 3, or all four of these core categories will overlap and create a subcategory that fits any frauditor perfectly. And because it's not a fixed list like a ranking or hierarchy, frauditors can shift between the neighboring subcategories. And thus we can see how they've descended deeper and deeper into whatever category they started with, ultimately showing and possibly even predicting where they will inevitably end up. And you are bound to find almost any frauditor within one of these areas of overlap. If I were to give an example off the top of my head, say for instance, auditing Erie County, aka Daniel Warmus. He started out as a lost causer, and then once he became involved in the January 6th Capitol riot, he descended into the dangerous portion of that overlap and thus was under the terrorist category. Though some of his more recent content has had him attempting to provoke responses and thus has descended into the clown territory, and he's become a red flagger. Based on this and the fact that last I heard he was still on probation, if he gets arrested, he will then descend into broken and have to serve time in prison, thus putting him in the end of rotors. However, if we start to see Warmus abandon all pretense of being an activist or journalist of any kind, we could see him shift up towards liars, in which he's just making a mockery of everything he's doing and not taking it seriously, or he can descend further into the dangerous territory by attempting to provoke even more violent encounters and thus enter the assholes subcategory. In any case, whatever direction frauditors take, it will inevitably lead to the center, where all of their poor decisions will eventually catch up to them. Now, this system of categorization is by no means perfect. It's still very much a work in progress, but I'd like to think that even in its current state, it does give you some understanding of what kind of people frauditors are. And if you're asking the question as to why this is even important, remember what I said earlier. Not all frauditors are created equal. They each come from a different direction as far as their motives, and what may necessarily act as a deterrent to one of them may not necessarily work for the rest. So my answer to the question is, if you're intent on solving a problem, then it is a good start to at least try to understand the nature of it. But, again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see even more in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. I always love to read them. Till next time.
Yes. And for those of you who aren't familiar with Tone, he always has a post-credit scene. So we're going to let the credits roll. And, yes, like I say, Tone's Overthinks It always has a post-credit scene. So let's see what it's got.
By the way, I'm hoping to use this diagram for reference in future videos. I just figured that going through all the detailed explanation of it deserved its own thing. So don't worry, this isn't becoming a boring lecture channel or anything.
All right. Love Tones, love Fessington. Good stuff. Love it. Anyway, yep, that's good stuff. I love that video. I love the way he breaks it down. I think I'm gonna start using that diagram too, just on my own because it's fun. And I like the way he's like if Daniel Warmus does this, then it leads here, and then he's one of this, and then he's one of that, and if he keeps going down, eventually he's gonna get to just pure asshole. I love that. Oh man, I would put them all in the asshole is like the umbrella in which the whole diagram exists, right? Oh my goodness gracious me. Good to see you guys here this Wednesday. Beautiful day, beautiful morning. A good way to start. My sound is much better. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'm trying. Like I said, ever since I got all this fancy new equipment, I keep messing with the settings a little bit every day until I get it just right. So who knows how long that's going to take. Probably by the time I get it just perfect, I'll finally have enough money to afford to buy even more better equipment. Keep upgrading like this thing, this microphone. I knew it was a cheap microphone when I bought it, especially because I used to be in a band. So I know the difference. Um, but I had to get something better than this, which I was using, and this is absolute garbage. Like, it used to drive me nuts too, because I'm an audiophile. I love my records, listen to really, really nice, expensive headphones and stuff, and I listen to music, vinyl, and all that. And I notice every tiny little when I'm on the microphone and I'm watching my own videos and I'm hearing so much nonsense, it's driving me nuts. So I got this, and it is better, way better. But again, I can tell the difference, and I could tell, yeah, this is definitely a cheap microphone because you guys probably don't even notice it, but I hear every tiny little and it's like sticks out to me like a sore thumb, and it's like it's buzzing in my ear. It drives me nuts. But it's still much better than what I had. Much better. So anyway, that being said, um, the next video I wanted to show is a video from my partner on Saturdays. By the way, did I say hello to Script Cat? What's up, Script Cat? If you haven't checked out and subscribed to Script Cat's channel, please do. No, I didn't mean do. Anyway, on this Saturday, my guest is going to be Tones Overthinks It. Just watch one of his video, and now we're going to watch a video by my wonderful, beautiful co-host on Saturdays, the one and only Frauditor News Network. Let's get her on screen for you. I always call her Cupcake, and this is going to be good stuff if I can find it. There it is. Yay! All right, Cupcake. Yeah, I actually have a Cupcake card in my card collection, which, by the way, just in case anyone forgot or doesn't know, I'm sure everyone here now knows, but I have to say it just in case you don't. Um, every month I'm doing a raffle, and for this month's raffle, the grand prize is a full collection of my frauditors versus anti-frauditors, or as I call it, the idiots versus here the heroes versus idiots card game. And among the hero cards, I actually do have a cupcake card for Frauditor News Network. I also have the Schrodinger's cat card, Blue Bacon. I got Team Skeptic, Ragical, the Unhallowed Knight. I got them all up there. Um, I for the idiots and the heroes for both, I have Mark Stark Stout cards. I have one for legalized drugs and one for Frauditors Exposed. It's good stuff. It's fun, and it's the grand prize is all 110 cards, as well as a copy of my book, and we have products that were handmade for me by Leland Squirrels, who I don't see right now. Leland, where are you? She's probably out feeding the squirrels. Either that or she's still asleep. Anyway, she made me some stuff. I got like a hacky sack and a couple other things that'll be included in the prize package from her. All handmade from scratch for the Hezokuai show and for you guys. So keep that in mind. Any donation of any amount to the channel gets your name entered into the competition to win. In the first week of April, we'll be picking a winner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Frauditor News Network.
Good evening. This is the dimension of unbelievability. It is an area which we call the Frauditor Zone.
In today's episode, NorCal Cop Watch gets too close to a police scene and finds himself winning an arrest, 2 charges, and the award for MVP of stupidity.
All right, we're out here in Fairfield, California. Looks like we got traffic. Oh, shit. Gotta go around here.
We have the story. Once upon a time, there was a rude frauditor named NorCal Cop Watch. NorCal likes to watch cops. NorCal likes to film cops. NorCal likes to watch and film cops from way too close to its investigation. NorCal likes to argue with arrested. NorCal is stupid. Don't be like NorCal. The end. Now please use caution and enter at your own risk, as we are about to go into the Frauditor Zone.
help you? Can we help you? You can go film all you want from down there. You can't stay here.
Do not shine that light into my
can
camera.
go.
Don't touch me, dude.
You can go over there.
Don't touch me,
close to
dude.
my park.
That's a lawsuit.
You were too
That's a
close to my
lawsuit,
park.
bro.
You need to back up.
Yeah, what's your name and badge
You were
number?
too
Do
close
not
to my-
fucking touch me, bro.
Back up. You want to go to handcuffs?
Call your sergeant.
You wanna
Call
go
your
to
sergeant.
handcuffs?
I
Do you want to go to
dare
handcuffs
you.
to go to jail?
I dare you.
You can
There's
film
no
over there.
law that says I need to.
Go over there.
Do not call your sergeant.
Film over there. You
Call your sergeant. Are you a supervisor? Yeah, call your sergeant.
can go film over there. all
You're
you
getting
want.
fired,
You were
dude.
too close.
You're getting fired. You know what your use of force policy is?
You too
Do you know what your
You were
use of
too
force
close.
policy is?
Back up.
Do you know what your use
You
of
want to go
force
to jail?
policy
You
is?
want to go home?
I dare you to arrest me, bro. I'm not breaking any laws. What's your reasonable articulate suspicion?
Back up. You were too close. Back
I
up.
can stand where the f
You
want.
cannot.
Now
You're
it's
too
sidewalk.
close.
Sidewalk,
You're
buddy.
too close for our safety. You want to go home? You
Oh,
want to
what's
go
more
to jail?
important, public
You wanna
safety
go home? You
or
wanna go to
police
jail?
safety?
You want to go home? You want to go to jail?
Look at this, guys.
I don't care. If
You're live right now.
So are you. Back up.
Yeah, is your body cam on?
Yes. Back up.
You saw him touch me, right? You saw him touch me,
You are
right?
way too close.
Oh, really?
You can't be
What's the
walking.
law?
You can't be walking.
What's
up
the
behind
law?
My partner. Whatever
What's the
I
law?
feel is safe.
Whatever you
Whatever
feel
I
is safe,
which means you are too
that
close.
is not a law.
It
Give
is
me a
in my
lawful
book.
order. Give me a lawful
I'm
order.
giving you a lawful order to go over
Oh,
there.
because you're a police
I'm
officer,
giving you
any
one more
order that you
chance.
say is a
Go
lawful
over there,
order.
or you can go to jail.
You're gonna arrest me?
I mean, yes.
Call your
I'm
sergeant.
Go over there.
Call your sergeant. I'm not
I'll
moving.
give you one more chance.
I'm not moving.
Back up.
This frauditor is exceptional. Exceptionally stupid, that is. He was given so many chances to get back, but he refused, claiming he's on the sidewalk and hadn't broken the law. Well, if you're on a sidewalk that is where the police are investigating an incident and you're too close to this incident, you are committing a crime. It's called interfering. Now he's calling the officer's bluff about arresting him. But the joke is on him because the officer is not bluffing. Like the saying goes, play stupid games, win stupid prizes, and this idiot's prize is a beautiful, shiny set of bracelets that lock around his wrist. Dumbass.
I'm not moving.
Okay, that's fine.
Don't touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
What is he doing? He's giving you your prize that you won. He's also not listening to you when you demanded he not touch you. But trust me, it's no prize for him to touch you. He's going to have to wash his hands with boiling water and sandpaper to try to get the frauditor off his skin, even with gloves on.
What?
Looks like he wasn't happy with just getting a pair of shiny bracelets and a charge of interfering, so he went for the bonus round and won the prize of resisting. He's real good at this game of how stupid can you be.
I think they were right. You were wrong, bro.
Yeah. It's always fun to watch frauditors get arrested. I love it so much. And
They took you down hella quick, bro. You didn't stand a chance.
so many of these videos, DirectD's really good at this kind of thing, like exactly what we just saw here. It's like you're going to go up to the cops when you see that they're busy doing something
I don't have a choice.
on purpose.
Really?
Like, why would you walk up that close to an active investigation?
Oh yeah.
And like I said, I've seen people like DirectD literally walk into crime scenes where, like, there were active shooters involved. Like, it's almost like trying to make a video of the cops, trying to make the cops look bad, is more important than your own freaking life. You would take the risk of getting shot or getting stabbed or causing someone else to get shot or stabbed just to make the cops look bad than to just not go over there.
Enforcing laws, man. I'm just enforcing. What law? What law did I break? What law is it? 148G? 148G? The one that I'm allowed to record the police?
Bring your feet in your chest. We'll help you up.
Ladies and gentlemen, little Chihuahua wants my cards. And as a result, I got a $2 super chat. Yeah, super chat from Space Trucker. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We're going to put little Chihuahua's name in the raffle again for this month. All right. And also remember, if you don't win the grand prize, just like last month, and this is going to be a normal thing, I think going forward. There's going to be just like last month. There's going to be a top 10, top 10 tier prize list. So the grand prize is going to be a full set of all 110 cards, but everyone else is going to get a booster pack. And again, like I said and keep saying, I wish I haven't gotten the main cards back from the printer yet. So, and I've said this before, I'm not really advertising them a lot because I don't physically have them to show you so you know what I'm talking about. So I don't want to get into it until I have them. I don't want to make any promises that if they don't come to the printer until after the first or second week of April, I should get them way before that. But if I don't want to have promised you guys something I can't deliver on. I don't want to be a liar. I don't want to be that guy. But that part of the grand prize is supposed to include these special cards, limited edition, numbered Schrodinger's cat cards, holofoil Schrodinger cat cards that are custom and they're numbered, and there's only ever going to be 18 of them printed. After I sent them to the printer, I destroyed the original file so that even if I redid it, I would have to redo it from scratch. So there's no possible way it could be exactly the same. So these are going to be unique no matter what. They're going to be part of the prize package. And look at this. We got $4.99 from Jenny. What's up? And that's an entrance for Vestige of Peace. Add her name once again. Vestige of Peace. I love it. I love it. I love it. You guys are the best. And that's another reason why I love my family, my Rash family so much, is because you guys support each other. You know, when I started this whole raffle thing last month was the first time I did it. It was something because these voodoo dolls are handmade by Salacious, and it was her idea that I give one away as a prize on my channel. So that's what gave me the idea to do like the raffle thing, and you could win a voodoo doll. That was last month. And it was great. It was extremely successful, and so many people were involved. But the fact that a lot of you guys will buy entrances for people who can't afford an entrance, you know, kind of like, Terry Barnes. Thank you so much for the super chat. Add Jimbo to the list. You got it, buddy. See, I got the best fans in the world. And like I always say, and I'm going to keep saying it because it's always true. It always has been. I have literally the best fans in the world, and I can prove it. I have physical evidence. Once again, that painting on the wall back there was painted by Judy Johansson, a fan of mine. Let me think about it. Somebody takes the time to make something, create it by hand, and send it to me. These are great fans. And then, of course, the voodoo doll itself, handmade by Salacious, and the necklace that the voodoo doll is wearing was made by Leland Squirrels. And she made the necklace. She made a couple other necklaces too. She made a paperweight. She made some hacky sacks, bracelet, and a hacky sack are going to be included in the prize package as well. Homemade, green and purple, which are the colors of my book cover and my font that I use on my regular videos. Good stuff. Good stuff. I got great fans. I love you guys so much. And let's look at some more of this idiot being stupid, getting arrested for interfering in an active investigation. And wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I gotta. While we're on the subject, well, see, here's the thing with this, and once again, it goes back to the whole idea of these guys having chicle in el cerebro. They got bubble gum in the brain. They come up with these ideas like, I understand. I completely understand. When you look at situations where I or anyone here could admit that the police are wrong, when you look at any one of those situations, if there is a police officer there doing something wrong and someone's filming it, that's a good thing. That's why the idea that it should be legal to film the police is a good idea. Right? You get your George Floyds and these other types of situations. But when it's something where it's not something like that going on, and even if it is, you can, especially nowadays with modern technology, you could stand across the street and zoom in. You don't have to be right on top of them to film. But these guys purposely stand right on top of them because they know the cops are going to have a problem with it. That's why they do it. Because if that wasn't why they were doing it, why wouldn't they just stand back and film? Why not? You could zoom in. If the cop actually does do something wrong, you'll have it on film. Why can't you stand back a little and zoom in? If the cop actually does do something wrong, you will have it on film. That's why we know for a fact that they're purposely going out of their way to try and make the cop do, besides the fact that they say it. They flat out say it. You look at interviews of people like Directy and these other guys, they want the cops to act that way. That's their stated goal. We're not just assuming that. It's a fact. And $2 from Space Trucker. Thank you so very much for the super fat. And that's for Graham Garfield. That's right. Garfield, what's up? Christopher O'Connor, how you doing? All right, so now we have an entry for Graham again. All right. Findolf Graham. All right. Yes. Love it. Graham Garfield. Oh, I love you guys so much. You're the best fan ever. All right, and here's some more of this idiot. What's up, holding my groin? I don't think I said hello to you earlier.
I'm not going to give you my information. You grab my stuff, please? You do know that you are dating this guy on violating the rights, right? Way too close. Huh? What's the law? What's the law? Tell me. What is the law? How did I resist? You walked up with an arm distance in my partner to her back. Okay, so that's a law, right? Fail to identify. Hey, is it not anymore? How do I know you guys are not fake police? You have to identify.
Well, now he's going to try to question the authenticity of the officer being a real officer. Kind of late for that, don't you think? So not only did this douche canoe win the grand prize of a shiny set of handcuffs, a charge of interfering, and a charge of resisting, but he also won the title of MVP, of stupidity, of course. Congratulations, dumbass.
That's in your policy, bro. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for years, guys. Can I read? I cannot. Nope, but I know your policy. It's to identify. Oh, I had somebody tell me. Yep. Hey, what's your name? Sure you want to go down like this, bud? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. My hand is on top of my head. I am not resisting. You guys, buddy.
Do you read and write English? No, I don't, but I know your policy. See, this goes back. What's up? Not a troll account. This goes back to a big part of the whole argument, right? Like, you got to lie to fraud it. Lying is like a language to them. No, I can't read. No, I can't write. Okay, buddy. You know, I almost want to believe that because these guys are so dumb. I mean, if you think frauditing is a good idea, you're obviously illiterate. But literally illiterate? I don't think so. I think he's lying. I think they all lie all the time because that's what they do. They're a bunch of lying douche canoes. These guys are so dumb.
Right?
Yeah.
So look, I'm gonna give you one chance right now, sir.
He's giving the cop a chance.
When one of your coworkers, your police officer coworkers, is breaking the law and violating human rights, you're supposed to stand up for the public.
They're trying to, and you keep getting in the way. That's why they're arresting you.
First Amendment is freedom of press. Yeah, I'm an independent journalist.
See, you know what? Actually, I'm going to say that again because I think that's a good point. Now that I think about it, when they are getting arrested or when they're getting trespassed, and they say you're violating your oath, you're supposed to be standing up for the public. They are. That's why they're arresting you. That's why they're trespassing you because they're standing up for the public. In case you guys didn't see the Sheridan meeting the other day, the public doesn't like frauditors. Every single video you see where a frauditor pepper sprays somebody, the person that's getting pepper sprayed is a random citizen. They don't go around pepper spraying cops. They pepper spray random people on the street. So obviously, random people on the street don't like frauditors. Those are we the people. Those are the people, the majority, this is America, the majority of people are the people that matter. And they don't like you guys. So when the cop is arresting you and pulling you out of the building, where everybody who's in there, where all the customers are telling the cops, get rid of that douche canoe right there, get rid of him, he's terrible. The cops are standing up for the people by arresting you. The cops are honoring their oath by trespassing you. The cops are keeping people's rights by getting rid of you. They're doing what they're supposed to do, getting rid of the bad guys. You're one of the bad guys. Ugh.
I probably take one like this.
Yeah, like that's what
He's on his way. Don't you worry.
He will be happy to talk to you.
Sorry, bro. You would have been on your way probably by now.
I
But
know, I probably would have too.
since you got you here, can you
I'll
kind
talk
of
to you in a minute. I'll talk to you in a minute.
Oh man, I don't want to.
totally unrelated to you?
I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't want to be. Yeah, I need to.
Watch the whole thing.
I was talking about how to do.
It's on camera. How many times did I ask?
Just when you thought it couldn't get any better, believe me, it does. That's right. Despite the demands to not touch his phone, the officer not only touched it, but stopped filming. The frauditor has officially reached full humiliation and idiocy.
Oh, the humanity!
His parents must be so proud. Well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. You've now survived until the end, and it's now time to release you from the Frauditor Zone.
Love it.
It's now time for the Fair Fatigue Cooldown segment. For all the previous Cooldown segments, all the future ones, I have a new channel just for that. The link is in the description. And now I present to you cute animals playing around.
I like that she's done that. So she always does her videos with the animals and different stuff, you know. She calls it the Frauditor Cooldown, and I love it. And again, she does have another channel just for the cute animal videos. So definitely check that out too, because I mean, this is so cute. It's adorable. Come on, guys. Who doesn't love animals? If you don't love animals, there's something wrong with you. I'll tell you. Because they don't do nothing. They're just animals. They're cool. And they taste good. Oh, yeah. Eat a fish. Love it, love it, love it. So anyway, while we're watching Jersey Fool, what's up? William Raffle. strange that frauditors claim to be fighting for the public while the public doesn't seem to desire or require their help. That's a fact. Have a shot. It's a little early in the morning for that, but we got St. Patrick's Day coming up this week, so that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. The day after, I'm going to be live with Tones Overthinks It and Frauditor News Network. Oh no, Sam I am's got to leave. Oh, power is still up to speed until yesterday. Sorry. Oh, you. Hey, we're the monkeys. Everybody. Jersey Fool. What, is there something wrong with me? No, I didn't say there's nothing wrong with you having shot. I'm saying I ain't ready yet. I just woke up. You hate frauditors, press the like button. Yes, please do. I love animals except spiders and scorpions. Oh. Did you see the spider video I made yesterday? Florida Jim was like, oh, that looks like it's a nice spider. You should let it go. And then somebody else saw it and was like, that's a brown recluse. Don't touch it. It'll lose it. 5 a.m. wake up. Listen to peace, 5 a.m. Yeah, I usually try to get up a couple hours early for the show to get everything prepared before 7. So either somewhere between 5 and 6, I wake up. Today I woke up at 6 because, like I said last night, I was up late because I went to the movie theater to check out John Wick 4. I mean, Scream 6. And the reason why I said John Wick is because that's, like I said, the murders are not like horror movie murders where there's suspense and like it's crazy and oh here comes no, they were like murders in a John Wick movie, just like people getting killed real fast and then more people getting killed and then a bunch of stuff running around and there's all kinds of people being thrown through windows and smashing through tables and doors, and the action scenes were all great, but they weren't horror murder scenes, they were action scenes. That's what they were. Again, I can see why teenagers liked it. The theater was filled with teenagers, by the way. It's 5 a.m. where Society Red is. What's up, Society Red? Good to see you. So anyway, as an action movie, I would give Scream 6 a good solid 3 stars. But as a horror movie, I'd give it 1.5 or 2 because it was about as scary as.
That's about it.
I know. Oh, there he is, Florida Jim. I just mentioned you, man. Speak of the devil, and he shows up every time. What's up, buddy? Good to see you. Yeah, he's the one that was telling me about the spider. So I ended up just throwing it back into a tree or something where it lives. Like John Woo movies, yes. Exactly. Anyway, yeah, like John Woo's Hulk. Like, well, no, that's a bad example. Damn, they keep flying over every time I say something bad. Just like on my Saturday show, it's a normal part of my Saturday intro where every week I'll be like, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my guest host, Frauditor News Network. Yes. And our guest for this week, which this week is going to be Tones Overthinks It. No, wrong button. Sorry. See, that's why I rehearse before the Saturday show so that I don't do that. I have pre-recorded intro. And then I'll introduce Radical Brittany, who plays our Radical Brittany, who is played by Witch of Heart. And then I'll always introduce our sponsor, the one and only Uncle Artie's Barnacle of Stupidity. And that's just a regular bit that we do on Saturdays. We have fun. We have fun on Saturday. Dagnabbit. Speaking of which, just again, for anyone who's just joining us and didn't hear, I have the rest of this month and all of April, except for 1 week, all booked solid for the Saturday show. We got Tones Overthinks It this Saturday. Saturday after that, Mark Stout. Saturday after that, Blackheart Night. It's April 1st. Then on April 8th, we got Big West. On the 15th, we have Frauditor Reaper. And then the very last Saturday of April, the 29th, we got K-Far. That's right. That's right. So we got a lot of good guests coming up on the Saturday show. Really looking forward to it. Now, that being the case, today we're watching arrest videos. So now we're gonna watch the new Frauditor troll video called "2 Frauditors Arrested for the Price of One." Yes, yes, yes. This is gonna be fun watching 2 arrests at once. It's a beautiful thing. Watching frauditors get arrested. You know, like I've said, ever since I got this comment, I've been harping on it. It was Quiet Lamb. Who said that you should show videos of good cops doing good work. And I told him, I said, that's what I do every day when I show videos of cops arresting frauditors and cops trespassing frauditors. I'm showing cops doing a good job. So here's some more of that. I love it, love it, love it.
Back, everybody. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at a couple losers that are getting arrested after harassing the cops. They're Direct D's friends, so you know they're definitely not good people. And they were trying to harass the cops as the cops were doing DUI checks. So they're trying to get drunk drivers off the streets and save lives. And here comes these pointless losers trying to make a shitty YouTube video. With that being said,
okay, wait a minute. I have to address this real quick. I love bison. Bison burgers are delicious. If you've never had a bison burger, oh, they're so good. And if we were eating that instead of beef, this would be a lot healthier country too. That's one thing that the pioneers got completely wrong. Like everything would have been so much better if they would have understood the science. Like they killed all the bison to make room for their cows to graze. Like they should have just used the bison. The meat tastes better. It's healthier. You get more meat from one of them than you do from 2 cows. Like there's so much better in every way. And those idiots didn't realize that. So they just killed all the bison to make room for the cows. We would have been better off just eating the bison. And bison's delicious. Anyway, here you go. And it's healthier too.
enjoy the video.
Keep performing your terrorism. Don't worry about us. You're good as long as you ain't got no warrants. You're acting nice until something comes through, until you can arrest them. Then you get a hard on.
I got stuck because they thought I was somebody else. Now I'm going to prison because I had a warrant.
Yeah, they had already stopped the dude that they're looking for.
See, this is one of the things that so many of these idiots do. And since it just came up, I have to point this out, okay? They're always saying this. I mean, I've heard almost all of them at some point make this argument that one of the reasons why they think cops are bad is because they run your plates and they run your tags and they look at your ID so that they could find an excuse to arrest you. No, it's because they're looking for outstanding warrants. And if you have a warrant, then they should arrest you. Because you did something to cause there to be a warrant. Judges don't just write warrants. Like, he doesn't just like grab a phone book, open it up, throw a dart, and whatever name it hits, that's who he's writing a warrant for. He doesn't cover his eyes and just point at the phone book, and whatever name his finger landed on, that's who he's going to write a warrant for. You did something. If you have an outstanding warrant, there's a reason why. So that's why they're looking for warrants. Because imagine, again, I always paint the scenario because these idiots, butterbrains, these butterbrain douche canoes aren't able to understand that what would happen? All the protests you say that everyone does against the cops and how much everyone hates the cops, how much more protests would there be? How much more would people hate the cops if rapists and murderers and domestic abusers and all these horribly evil, rotten, no good people that the police had a chance to get walked free because the cops don't want to check for warrants because a couple idiots with cameras might get offended. So they're going to stop checking for warrants and just let all the real hardened criminals go because they never did a background check on them to see, hey, wait a minute, this guy's wanted because he choked 3 hookers in New Jersey and stabbed him to death and put him in his trunk, and he's got a warrant out for his arrest. Like, nope, they shouldn't be checking for that. They should just let everybody go. Well, not everybody's warrant is for murder. Right, but the point is, if the cop is checking to see if you have any outstanding warrants, it's not because he just loves looking for an excuse to arrest someone. No, it's because if you have a warrant, then you should be arrested. What are they supposed to just ignore the warrants? Like, of course they're going to check and see if you have an outstanding warrant. That doesn't mean that they get off on trying to find excuses to arrest people. You don't have a warrant, they're going to let you go. So if they just wanted to arrest people just to arrest people, then they would. They wouldn't need a warrant. They wouldn't need to find a warrant as an excuse. They would just do it because that would be tyranny. They never understand this. Like, he ran me for warrants just so he could arrest me. He's a tyrant. No, if he was a tyrant, he wouldn't care if you had a warrant or not. He'd just arrest you just to do it. Like I say, every single time I see a video with a cop watch involved or with a police interaction involved, where they call the cops a tyrant, the fact that I'm watching the video proves the cop's not a tyrant. Because if he was, that video wouldn't exist, and probably neither would you.
Yeah, they already got him.
Wow, so that's their excuse. They're saying that, oh, look at them. They stopped the wrong person and now he's going to jail because he had a warrant. He had a warrant, you dumbass. He is meant to go to jail and deal with his court case. He's a fugitive. Like, what is wrong with these people? If you have a warrant, you're meant to get arrested. It's going to happen sooner or later. The best thing you can do is turn yourself in and deal with your case. Now they're trying to make it look like he's some type of victim. These guys are out of their minds.
They have to ask him to leave. What's your name and badge number? I'm not going anywhere else. I'm not going anywhere else. Arrest me. Arrest me.
Oh, gotcha.
Now what? You tell me to move from over there. I move here, and now you're trying to tell me to go somewhere else? Fuck off, dude. Fuck off. I'm not going any further. Hey, Sergeant. I'm on the sidewalk just like you asked me to do. No, we're not fucking going anywhere. Fuck you.
He's touching people. He's touching people.
Don't touch me. You don't want to be touched, don't touch me, asshole. That's how it goes.
Keep your hands to yourself, motherfucker.
Hands up, you bitch. Fuck you. I'm on the sidewalk, dude. Fuck off. No.
I'll stand by the sign. That's good.
Dumbass, touching people. Don't come in the city.
Man, shut the f up. Get out of my face. Put your hands on your back.
Man. You guys can't help yourself.
On that note, the unemployed loser is correct. They can't help themselves. They really can't help themselves when it comes to catching criminals that are interfering with investigations or are out on warrants. They really can't help themselves when it comes to catching criminals.
Cannot help yourself.
I'm gonna ask you guys now back up. You guys will be going to jail then. So please back up. Stop making my scene. I'm telling you to back up.
Where's the
I'm
tape
telling you
at?
at the back of that squad car, do not
Should
pass
you make
that.
a barrier?
I changed my mind. I'm going back to this side.
Oh, you're lieutenant out.
Don't walk through here again. Thanks so much.
And that's another thing that these idiots do over and over and over and over and over and over again that drives me nuts. Like, anytime any police officer has any interaction with any citizen, they're supposed to stop and take the time to put up crime scene tape to keep idiots out of there. You can't be a human with a brain that has some sort of discretion that you could think, hey, maybe I shouldn't get that close because there's something going on over there. It's like if there was a burning building, these guys would be like, hey, we should go in there. Like, that's the mentality. You see something going on, they shouldn't have to put crime tape around it. You should know better than to go over there. But instead, every teeny tiny little interaction, they have to put crime scene tape because some random idiot with the camera might show up. They use crime scene tape when they need to. They don't need to do it every single interaction they ever have. But if frauditors had their way, everyone would close all their windows, shut all their blinds to create privacy. There'd be no kiosks in any buildings. There'd be no windows. There'd be no glass. Everything would be hidden behind walls and locked doors everywhere. There'd be no public service anywhere because everything would be hidden behind walls. And police would tape off every single tiny little insignificant interaction just in case. And all of these things I just mentioned would happen just in case some random idiot with the camera shows up. So we're actually going to have the government spend millions more of the money that you say they're wasting. We're going to have them spend even more to build these walls, to get rid of these windows, to get rid of these kiosks, to put everything behind closed doors, and to tape off. Not just that, but you got criminals, right? And you want to complain about a traffic ticket taking way too long? Well, how much longer is it going to take now that they have to take their time to crime scene tape off every interaction they ever have with anyone ever? So now everything's going to take twice as long. So now you're wasting even more money, more time, more resources, because maybe someday some idiot might show up with the camera and film it. These people don't think. They're so stupid. Their brains are made out of butter. They're butter-brained douche canoes. They don't know. They are so stupid.
I'm not trespassing. Nobody asked me to leave nowhere.
This is not.
Nobody asked me to leave it. No one asked me to leave anywhere.
Look, you see that? You see that? Do you see that electric box? You see that electrical box right there? City utilities. This is private. I mean, this is public property. Try again. Try again. We have to pass that brick wall. For this to be private property, there has to be a brick wall.
You're seriously gonna give me shit for being right here to right here? That's what you're gonna fucking do. What does that have to do with safety? Me being here to here. What's the safety issue for that? That's not a lawful command. It's a pussy command.
SJD. Hey, listen.
No, I don't think he's interested in listening to your law knowledge any longer. Your ringleader, Direct D, is a complete savage that will land himself in prison very shortly. I mean, he already did 7 to 8 years, so it shouldn't be a problem to do another 7.
I'm staying on this. They can't help themselves, man. Did he just get arrested?
No. He's standing right there. Maybe. Wow.
Okay. So notice how there's a guy sitting here, surrounded by cops. Do any of these idiot frauditors understand that the police are trying to deal with the guy who's sitting there? And that they are distracting the police from dealing with this guy? They just walked up on this, as always, as they always do every time, having no idea what's going on, having no idea who this guy is, having no idea why the cops are putting him under arrest or talking to him. They don't know if this guy's armed. They don't know if he's dangerous. They don't know what he did. All they know is they're going to distract the police from dealing with him. And if he decides to pull out a gun and start shooting, the cops aren't going to be paying attention and they're going to get shot. Why? Because some idiot with the camera decided to distract them from what they're trying to do. Again, the big excuse. Just standing there filming shouldn't be a distraction. It isn't. But you're not just standing there filming, are you? No. You're, hey, officer, hey, give me your name and badge number, and hey, blah, 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 blah. That's not just standing there filming. They say, will you step back a little? How about, okay, and then step back a little. Ta-da! Problem solved! And you still get everything on film. And as always, oh, it makes me mad. As always, they'll say, step back a little. You can't tell me not to film. I didn't ask you not to film. I asked you to film from over there. How dare you violate my First Amendment right to film? I didn't tell you not to film. I asked you to go step back over there. Don't you tell me what to do. I'm a journalist and I have the right to film. Okay. I'm asking you to film from over there. I'm not asking you to not film. But they always turn anything that anyone says to them into an unlawful directive. Like I said, the way these people are, a cop could come up to them and say, have a nice day. And they could be like, how dare you tell me what to do? Who do you think you are, you scumbag, tyrant, evil? And their fans would be like, yeah, that evil, horrible scumbag tyrant is barking orders at you. Have a nice day. These people are absolutely insane. Brain dead. Morons. Prank channels. Shitty YouTubers. Butt-brained macaroons. They're about as smart as a nut. Peanut daddy.
What the fuck? Where's the sergeant? And then
You know what's hilarious is that the main suspect that was apprehended by the cops and was being questioned was free to go. There was no issue, and he's on his way home. The other two frauditors that were interfering and acting like psychos, they're not. They got arrested. I think that was a very good haul for the cops. That's two less frauditors out that night harassing the cops. I think this is hilarious. Honestly, it should go like this every single time. They act like psychos. They want to yell at the top of their lungs. Just whip out the handcuffs.
Salmon.
How beautiful is that? How wonderful, beautiful, wonderful, and fantastic is that? The dude that the cops stopped, that the cop watchers stopped to protect from the evil, horrible cops. Once the cops talked to him and figured out what was going on, they were like, oh, Oh, all right. You didn't do nothing. You're cool. You could go. Mind your own business. Have a nice day. And the frauditors end up getting arrested. The idiot. The idiots. The guy they're trying to protect. It turns out once the cops found out that he wasn't doing anything, let him go. But ended up arresting a couple of the idiot frauditors. Oh, I love that. I love it. That's such a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing to happen. This video should be a classic. I'm telling you, this is great stuff. Great.
Okay, did you grab his phone?
Yep.
Okay, I want to make sure he has his phone.
So nice of you. You're a very polite terrorist. Good job.
What a bunch of assholes you all are.
I just wanted to make sure to say you guys too for being a part of this. Terrorist, pathetic assholes. You need to reevaluate your lives. I mean, really think about what you're really doing here.
Yeah.
You can't feel like a hero doing this. You got to be joking me.
So he's saying that they're the ones that should reevaluate their lives, but yet he is the one that's constantly getting arrested and is a career criminal. Right. How does that work? Because that doesn't add up, not one bit. You should reevaluate your life because clearly your priorities are all screwed up.
Guys with cameras and fucking all you had to do was run the guy's name, let him go, and totally ignore us, and none of this would have been nothing. But you fucking bullshit, wasting tax dollars.
And yet they let the suspect go. Did the book you wrote have an auditor's dictionary in it? No, it does not. But I did write the Black Slaw, not Black Slaw. Like the guy's last name is Black Slaw dictionary. That's the thing. I wrote Black Slaw, like black colored coleslaw. I wrote Black Slaw dictionary, and I actually have a video of that. But my book, no, it's just I have a copy right here. I have the chapters listed. I'll read them off to you. What it all has in it. Part 1, Chapter 1. So you want to be a frauditor. Chapter 2, Getting started. Chapter 3, Change the way you think. Chapter 4, Adjust your speech. Number 5, Memorize the script. Number 6, Misquote poster 7. Number 7, Learn from the best. And number 8, Tips and tricks. And then part 2 is where is it? Let me get to part 2. Come on. Best tips and tricks. And then part 2 of the book is Establishing a Brand, the Sovereign Citizen Connection, How to Act in Court, and Anti-Frauditor YouTube channels. The Frauditor's Handbook by Hezokuai Jenkins. It's nice and small. It's short. It's only $5 on Amazon. And if you're a frauditor, you should have one of these in your pocket right next to your trifold of terror. You're indestructible. That's it. That's how I'm going to get rich. I'm going to pull the chili scam. Ladies and gentlemen, get your Indestructible Frauditor's Handbook today. Yes, it's printed on indestructible paper. And you can carry it around in your pocket and no cop can break it or take it away from you. You can buy it at Amazon for $4.99, but if you want the special edition for only $49.99 plus shipping and handling and tax, title and licensing fees and tip, I'll also throw in a free copy of Chili's Trifold. I'll print it out and use it as a bookmark. Dudes, y'all just gave me an idea. What if, because you could print out Chili's Trifold for free, what if I start adding to the prize packages for my raffles copies of my book with a printed out version of Chili's Trifold inserted as a bookmark? Yeah, I might sell less of them if people don't want that damn thing. but it'll give you something to burn to start a fire with. Anyway, here's some more stupid and yippee watching him get arrested.
Wasting time in court for card charges that'll get dropped.
And yet they let the
Officer
guy go.
cowardice.
Officer coward.
Absolute cowards. Every single one of you. All of you. Even you. You weren't even here, but you're a coward. Because if you were here, you would have just been.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the one and only Dave Perillo Jr. Oh, yeah. Anyway, I love the attitude of these idiots. Like now, because the cops are arresting the idiots, they're berating them and calling them all these horrible names and saying that they're doing all these horrible, shameful things. And yet, the dude that they originally stopped, that these guys were supposedly there to protect from the evil, horrible, rotten, no good cops, if those guys would have never showed up, would have been exactly the same outcome. Would have questioned the guy, found out he was doing nothing wrong, and let him go. None of this would be taking place if they didn't show up. They made no difference whatsoever in the outcome of the situation. The cops questioned the guy, found out what was up, let him go. If the frauditors weren't there, the cops would have questioned the guy, found out he wasn't doing nothing, and let him go. All they did was create a situation in which they themselves ended up getting arrested. These guys are so stupid.
Like the other drones. Like cowards.
So there you go. 2 for the price of 1. Perfect. Just how I like it. Now, I wanted to show you a video. This guy is not a frauditor, but he might as well be. First of all, he's been e-bagging for...
All right, I'm sorry. I have to say this. I have to. These guys are following orders like cowards. So a coward is someone who follows orders. I want you right now to find yourself a Navy SEAL, because they follow orders, and tell him to his face he's a coward and see how well that goes for you. How about a Marine? Go ahead. Please. Tell him he's a coward to his face when there's no cops around or any of their other officers around to stop them from going ham on your ass, tearing you up, holding you up like a pretzel. Call him a coward because he follows orders. See how that goes for you. Explain to them that the definition of a coward is someone who follows orders. Explain that to the SEALs. Explain that to the Green Berets. You know, people that follow orders. Tell them that following orders means you're a coward. See how well you do with that argument. These people are so vile. They're so vile. I don't understand why people follow them. I don't understand why people support them. I'm watching DMA and Sweet Tea and Regan Benson on their live stream yesterday after they got out of prison. And I'm thinking in my head, like, okay, these guys are running a grift. It's so obvious. They're on there e-begging for money to help pay their legal fees for their recent arrest. It's so blatantly obvious to me that these guys are running a grift, that the whole thing is just a BS way of trying to trick their fans into giving them money. It's so transparent and so blatant that I'm floored. I'm absolutely floored. Why? Because I'm watching their live stream. $100 super chat, $200 super chat, $75 super chat, $300 super chat, $500 super chat. $120 super chat, $50 super chat, $200. I'm like, what the hell? It's like you want to sell out, become a frauditor. Get yourself arrested and have your audience give you $20,000 a day to pay for your legal fees. That probably cost nowhere near that, obviously. That's why these guys do it. When we say they're doing it for the money and they say, no, I'm not. That's why you got Silence Boy with big stacks of cash flashing them to the camera in every video, right? Same thing with KC Camera Boy. He doesn't do it as often as Silence Boy, but he does it. What's up, Gamer88? It's disgusting. Watching those numbers come in, watching that and seeing those kind of numbers come in was pissing me off. It really was. It's like, are you serious? These people, not only are these frauditors that stupid that they think frauditing is a good idea, but their fans are that stupid that they're literally throwing money at these guys? No wonder con men con, because people fall for it. Hey guys, please throw me a whole bunch of money. And they're just throwing it at them, okay, so that I could commit more crimes and get arrested more often and keep doing what I'm doing, because I know that there are no consequences for my actions, because I know that if I get arrested, you guys are just going to pay my bail, so it doesn't matter. I get arrested all I want. If I need a lawyer, it don't matter. You guys will pay for me to hire one. That's why they keep doing what they're doing, because their fans always bail them out. And they know they're going to bail them out, and that's why they don't care. And I'm going to set the record straight right here and right now, because we're talking about it right now anyway. At the time, I didn't say anything, and this, half of you probably don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but I'm going to explain it. At the time, I didn't want to say anything because I wasn't trying to throw anyone else under the bus. But the fact of the matter is, to this day, when Broken System, Broken Trust got arrested, and Kate from Masshole Report bailed him out, and she had her fans donate money for her to bail him out, I was on her channel, in her chat, at the time that she was doing that fundraiser. So she obviously, I mean, I can't speak for her, but she obviously saw my name in there and associated my name with bailing him out. And so now he thinks that I bailed him out, that I'm the one who donated the money to Kate. It wasn't me. I wouldn't give BSBT a nickel. I can't say I wouldn't piss on him if he was on fire, because, you know, he's still a human. But I mean, I'm not giving the dude money. Shit. I can't afford to pay my own bills. I'm going to pay some frauditors? Give them money so they could buy more meth? I got KFOC coming as a guest at the last week of April. You think I'm going to be giving BSBT money? Ugh. Anyway, set the record straight on that one. Back to the video.
For 10 years on his gaming channel. He live streams every single day begging for money. And in this rant, he's starting to show some frauditor tendencies. He's ranting about the government, how they're incompetent, and how they're public servants. And let me know in the comment section if you see the resemblance between this clown and regular frauditors.
On Saturday and Sunday, daylight saving time is changing here in the United States. Our clocks are going forward an hour. We're losing an hour of sleep. I hate this nonsense. Every year I get more upset about it. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for a little segment that I like to call Old Man Yells at Cloud. I hate daylight saving time. I hate changing the clocks. I hate losing an hour, gaining an hour. There's absolutely no reason for us to do it anymore in the United States. It serves absolutely no practical purpose. The only reason we still do it is because our government is too lazy to do something about it because they're ineffective. They sit there in their little chairs looking all nice and pretty, acting like fucking celebrities. They're supposed to be public servants, but instead they just sit there and argue like little kids, and they just the budget, the healthcare, they don't do anything. They don't help anyone, and they suck ass. And then we have little simple things like this that could easily be fixed if they would get off their lazy, ineffective, little child, puerile, immature asses and would just say, hey, let's work together and do a concrete change for the whole country. Let's get rid of the time change because it does absolutely nothing effective. It's annoying for everyone. But instead of doing something simple and effective, they got to sit there like a bunch of fucking ninny assholes and waste all of our time and taxpayer money. I hate this fucking country's government the way that it works. It's so ineffective. And this is something that can easily be fixed. Daylight savings time needs to go to fucking hell.
So in my opinion, and trust me, I am an expert in this field, I see a lot of similarities between Darkside Phil and the regular Frauditor. First of all, he's having a little bit of a tantrum, how should I say, a little baby tantrum because of daylight saving times, something that obviously he cannot control, and he's just whining and crying about it. Now we see frauditors whine and cry all the time. He's referring to the government as public servants and saying they're useless and pointless. You know, that's some things we see frauditors do all the time. So if gaming is not working out for you, Phil, unfortunately, you could have a bright future as a frauditor. Let's carry on. Let's see what else he's whining about.
Something off my chest. So, yeah, our clocks are going to go forward an hour between Saturday and Sunday. And basically, it's very annoying because every time this happens, undoubtedly for a whole week, everyone's late or early, depending on the shift. So in this case, since the time will go forward an hour, my streams are actually going to begin an hour earlier. Okay? So I got to make that clear. All of my streams are going to start beginning an hour earlier.
I mean, okay, what's the big deal? They're going to start an hour earlier. So what? Why is this a reason to start crying and literally yelling at the clouds? Anyways, just before we wrap up the video, I want to show you a different angle of the arrest we saw earlier, and it's really hilarious how the guy just loses his shit and gets himself arrested. This angle is fantastic. Check this out.
And then the thing is, what was that next description?
Yeah, Sergeant said, zip it, Salmon. Zip it.
We had people take off on our opposite. We're trying to get into a vehicle.
Okay, so I would actually have to be sweating and stuff like that in order, right?
No, not necessarily. It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Yeah, bro, they're looking for a Hispanic in pajama pants and a black t-shirt.
Exactly. And I'm like, Sharon, you don't look anything like the last guy they hauled off.
You guys are more than welcome.
I'm cool, man. Thank you.
You can be arrested for trespass if you don't listen. You're trespassing right now.
What are you talking about? What sidewalk?
This is a closed business.
This business right here?
Yes, it is, sir.
You have authority to speak for this business?
I do.
Is it trespass enforcement?
Yes, there is.
Who are you?
Officer, though. You stay on this hour. That's all I'm asking.
Fuck off.
You guys are crazy. Yeah.
Hard on.
They have to ask him
We
to
have a
leave.
trespass on file.
What's your name and badge number? You want to get the
Back up. Back up. Back up.
Keep your hands to yourself, mother.
Please back up. Please back up. You two back up.
Yeah, I'm backing up nothing.
Back up.
Stand by the sign. That's it.
Don't come to the scene again.
Man,
Back
shut
up.
the fuck up. Get out of my face.
So there you have it. 2 frauditors arrested and 1 frauditor in the making. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel. If you really enjoy the videos and haven't subscribed yet, it would be awesome if you do. We're missing just a couple hundreds to hit 30,000. Should happen in the next few weeks. Thanks so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
All right. Gotta love seeing that. Always a good time watching frauditors get arrested. Very few things in the world make me happier. Maybe getting tased or sovereign citizen getting their window busted open. That's always a fun time too. Great times. Oh, I love it. So, got a couple other things on the our itinerary for this morning. But before I move on, what's going on in the chat? Let's catch up with you guys and see what we're up to. Let's see. Nobody poops in my yard, or they end up with poop all over their car door and door handles. Oh, I love that. It's a sidewalk, not a side stand. See, that's a good point, News Now Enemy. One of the things that they love to say, especially people like freaking media and NC Tyrant Hunter, and Amagansett Press is another one who's really good for this. Like, they're standing in front of a business like this 20 minutes, half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, just standing there like this. And then when they get in trouble, they say, I was just walking by filming and they just grabbed me and I don't understand why. What did I do? I was just walking past. No, you weren't. Standing still filming for an hour is not walking. It's loitering. What's up, On One News? Welcome. Good to see you. Yes, more likes. Yeah, hit that like button. Yeah. Say hi to Jerry. Why would I do that? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our resident Mexican, the Forgiven Jerry. All right. Anyway, it's good times here on the Hezokuai Show. Let's see, what is this? Society Red said, "Cop to Frauditor. Get back, Frauditor. What are you going to arrest me if I don't?" Cop, yes, arrest Frauditor. Frauditor with a confused look on his face. Wait. Yes, exactly. Yeah, that they're again, it always goes back to I always say the narrative never matches the content. Sometimes I like to sing it. The narrative never matches the content. And it doesn't. But again, they always make it sound like they'll say straight up, I was walking by. No, you weren't. You were standing there. Standing still and walking are two different things. It's like loitering doesn't exist anymore if you own a camera, right? That's the problem. It's gotten to the point where for these guys, it's like law doesn't exist anymore as long as you own a camera. As soon as you own a camera, there are no laws, there are no rules. Do whatever you want as long as you're filming it. Sorry, pal. That's not the way things work on Earth. What planet are you from, douche canoe? But a brain douche canoes are lame. And they call themselves frauditors. Arriba, órale. Órale, vato. Oh, I love you, Jerry. Oh. Anyway. Ooh, I hear you. See what else we got. Good to see y'all, Little Chihuahua, Big World. Yes. They need to go back to enforcing loitering. That's right, Nikki. I agree 100%. Like it's always, oh, but I have a reason to be here, a legitimate, and that's another one of their lines from their script, right? That's insane. You have no legitimate reason to be here. Yes, I do. Filming is a legitimate reason. If you go into a DMV, you go there to take a driver's test. You go there to get a driver's license. You go there to do something related to like your registration or your license plate. There are things that you go into a DMV to do. If you're not doing any of those things, you don't belong in the DMV. You go into a post office to mail a letter or to receive a letter or to buy stamps or to fill out your, service card or whatever. There's paperwork to fill out. There's forms, there's boxes and packages. If you're not doing any of those things, then you don't belong in there in the first place. Well, but I'm filming, so that's my business. No, that's not the business that the building is built for. That's why these public buildings have been built for a specific purpose. If you're not there for that specific purpose, then you don't belong there. Gotta head out to work, but I'll be listening. But not texting while driving. Have a great day, Hezokuai, everyone. All right, Roseanne, thank you for coming out. It was good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Drive safe and have a good day. Yes. Let's see. Logan Sandman said, "Hola, vato. What's happening?" Oh, yeah, good stuff. Jimbo, David Perillo, what is he saying? Loitering always must have an element with no apparent purpose, waiting for a ride, watching a parade. Filming are all apparent purposes. Filming is not an apparent purpose, it's an excuse. That's the problem. You know, I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm from Chicago. What's up, Adela? Great to see you. The cement pond and lay in the sun. Oh, yes, everybody loves a nice cement pond. I filmed my driving test. I failed because I hit 3 pedestrians and went through multiple red lights. Probably should have had a hand on the wheel. Yes. All right, Zuzu, thank you for joining us. Do you know voyeurism? Also, especially when they're sticking their cameras up against the windows. Yes. Looking at them saying that they can film private businesses like they think that's going to do anything productive. It's going to change laws. It's going to cost us all of our rights. Yes, that is exactly true. See, this is the thing. They're making things worse for people, not better. Because the states are going to start, like, all of these anti-filming laws that they're fighting against don't exist. They're just beginning to make anti-filming laws now because of people like you idiots. And the idea that filming is legitimate business, and this is what I was going to say a minute ago. I understand because I'm from Chicago, right? I've done it. I've gone downtown to get footage and take pictures of the Picasso and the Bean and the Sears Tower, Willis Tower, whatever. It's always the Sears Tower in my heart. Soldiers Field. There are a lot of wonderful, beautiful, historic things that it makes sense that you would want to film, even in an old building, filming the architecture. And I've seen some frauditors try to use that as an excuse. But here's the difference that they don't seem to understand. Okay. Let's say that this represents it like an actual like Elvis thing, like maybe a sculpture at Graceland, right? Somebody's filming it because that's Elvis, man. Like that's so cool. I'm gonna film. I can't get them too close because they'll attack each other. These guys don't get it. Stop it! They don't get along. Cut it out, guys. Let me. I'm trying to make a point, you idiots. Settle down. Shut up. So anyway, this guy is filming this, right? Because this is a historical monument, and it makes sense that you would want to film it for that purpose. Now I come along. Hey, what you filming? Oh, I'm just filming this because it's a really cool, historical monument, man. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that makes sense. But is that what happens? Really? After all the hundreds of thousands of Frauditor videos that I've watched, is that what happens? No, it isn't. This is what happens. Wow, I'm filming this historic thing, and it makes perfect sense that I would want to film something like that. Hey, buddy, why are you filming that? Well, now I'm filming you because you asked me to film it. How dare you try to violate my rights by telling me about filming? I'm a First Amendment auditor, and I can film whatever I want. Now I'm filming you. You're being filmed whether you like it or not, pal. I'm filming you. What you gonna do? I am a journalist, so I can film you all I want. I'm filming you. I'm filming you. What you gonna do? I'm gonna follow you as you walk away because now I'm filming you because I am an ass crack. Or as I like to say when I'm actually doing a real frauditor's voice.
I'm filming you! I'm filming you now! And now, audience at home, guess who I'm filming now? I'm filming you! And there's nothing you can do to stop me, because I am a journalist! I have all the rights, you have none, because I own a camera. I am the sun, and you go hide in the shadows, because there is no expectation of privacy.
No expectation of privacy in public. Peasants!
Bow down before the frauditor, you peasants! You
Useless slaves of frauditors! Everyone lick my boots. Please follow my directives, because I own a camera, and don't you dare ever, under any circumstances, film me. No way! Ain't happening. It ain't happening.
I won't stand for it. You're all a bunch of douche canoes who are cowards and slaves and tyrants and what?
Sorry. He took that too far when he started attacking you guys. I'm not gonna put up with that. I'm not gonna let anyone go after my audience. Dag nabbit. Stupid frauditors. How dare they kneel before Zod and then crush his hand and throw him in the bottomless pit. Oh yeah, that was good stuff. Good stuff. Mine's being crazy again. Cops should carry a sword like Sting so it'll turn blue when a frauditor is near. Oh, that would be great. Hez to the rescue. That's right. That's right. That's right. I don't fool around, man. I ain't gonna let no frauditors tell my audience what's what. I'll tell him what's what, but that's it. Oh man, I love you guys. Anyway, let's get back to the show. So the next video I wanted to show is a Blackheart Knight video who is going to be joining us as a guest on April 1st, April Fool's Day. Blackheart Knight's going to be our guest on the Saturday morning show with me and Frauditor News Network, or Frauditor News Network and I. Anyway, let's go ahead and check out this video called Sovtard Claims That He's Not a U.S. Citizen and is not subject to the law. Always love a good sovereign citizen video because sovereign citizens are, well, frauditor heavy, because I call frauditors, I got it from the one and only Schrodinger's cat. God rest his soul, who said that frauditors are just sovereign citizens light, which means that sovereign citizens are frauditors heavy. They're full flavor sovereign citizens. What is that? I don't know, man. I'm making it up as I go along. Thank you guys for joining me. I love you guys. You're the best. Yes, I got the best fans in the world every time. Here we go.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves at a traffic stop somewhere in Wisconsin, where a Sovtard once again thinks he knows and is above the law. So, let's go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
My site.
That's just fine. I'm recording all. Do you have any ID with you with your name on it?
Sir,
I don't need to identify. You haven't even articulated a crime that I've committed,
You don't have a
sir.
registration plate. That's against the law.
Sir, this vehicle right here is exempt from registration.
Well, now I would like to address one of the bigger elephants in the room, and that's the fact that you have no registration plates whatsoever. And according to Wisconsin law, you are obliged to have them. It's that pretty much goes for any state in the union, considering, you know, the 10th Amendment, which gives the states the rights to create laws that are not covered in the Constitution. So now let's address this other thing about your exemptions. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Well, you don't appear to be in the armed service, and you don't appear to be operating farm equipment, construction equipment. Are you a non-resident from another state? Well, you're still obligated to carry a driver's license from that state. Nope, I don't see anything here that would exempt you from even having a driver's license. So why don't you stop drinking the soft-hard Kool-Aid, eating the paint chips, and get back to reality?
This is private. I'll show you the exemption, okay? Can I do that?
Put your hands up on the dash for me.
Can I show you the exemption?
No, put your hands up on the dash for me. You don't leave them there, okay? Keep your hands up on the dash.
I'm not doing anything, sir.
Keep your hands up on the dash.
I just want to roll my window up.
No, you're not. Step out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Do not roll the window up.
You don't have the right to hold my window, sir.
Get
You're
out of the
being
vehicle.
recorded. I'm not getting out of
giving you a
nothing.
lawful
Stop.
order.
You're not
Get out
giving
of the vehicle.
Sir, have I committed a crime? You have not articulated a crime.
Yes, he has. He has articulated that you are not currently carrying plates on your vehicle, which in the state of Wisconsin is a violation, which is essentially a crime. So, what other pathetic soft-hard arguments can you articulate in the next few minutes?
I want you to keep your hands up on the dash.
What's your reasonable,
Keep your hands up on the
articulable
dash.
suspicion that I've committed a crime, sir?
Open your door. You're turning this into something it doesn't need to be.
I'm not even doing anything.
rolling your
You're
window up.
escalating.
I asked you to keep your hands up on your steering wheel, and you refused to do so. Roll your window
My
down.
hands are here.
Roll your window down.
No, sir, you're giving me orders for what? How are you giving me orders? You're a public servant. You work for me.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
Yes, dude, he does work in a public capacity, but when it comes to traffic stops and other legal issues such as this, he does have the authority to give you lawful orders during these stops. If you would stop consuming the copious amounts of lead paint chips that your sovereign citizen brethren gave you, then you would realize that you are not above the law, and neither are they.
Exactly. It's for my safety.
It's for my safety too. I don't trust you. You was just about to pull a for nothing.
Correct,
I haven't
you're
committed a
getting ready to roll your
crime.
window
There's
down.
no victim. There's nothing.
Yes, the no victim, no crime fallacy. Well, dude, there does not have to be a victim to be a crime, considering that even traffic violations are considered to be crimes, albeit very minor ones, which are punishable by fines.
Step out of the vehicle.
For what?
Because I'm asking you to.
I don't want to.
That doesn't matter. You don't have a choice.
Yes, I do. I haven't committed a crime.
Step out of
Can
the
you
vehicle.
call your supervisor, please, sir?
I want to speak to your...
No, I asked for your supervisor. Call your supervisor now. And I would like my lawyer.
That's just fine. Keep your hands up on the dash for me. I'm telling you. He's also your customer supervisor.
Can I show you my paperwork, sir?
Not right now.
What? You pulled me over.
Take it slow.
I just want to show you the paperwork.
Not right now.
You said this vehicle, first you said 10. Then you said it doesn't have plates. So I'm telling you it's exempt from registration.
Okay, I'm going to get your VIN, but when it's...
Well, go ahead.
No, because when I first did so, you put your hand down.
No, I was trying to let my window up.
How am I supposed to know that? I can't see.
That's it. I apologize. You're not, sir.
You
I'm not.
understand where I'm coming from?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's why it escalated.
I
Because when I
apologize,
asked you to
sir.
do so, you
I'm
removed
apologizing to you, sir. I did not want to make you feel uncomfortable
appreciate your
or
apology.
unsafe. Okay.
Look at it from my point of view, okay?
I
can't see
told
when
you.
you go below
Yes,
the
sir.
door frame,
I
okay?
understand.
When I'm going in front of you,
I understand. Yes, sir.
Okay.
I understand.
I don't want
sir.
to make this any worse for you or for me. I want to do what I got to do, get you on your way. That's all I
Okay.
want to do.
Uh,
Okay? I've never arrested somebody for not having a registration plate.
Right.
But I don't want to start now.
Okay.
So give
And you
anything
seem like
information.
a reasonable guy, sir. And I am too. And I just want you to know you're not in harm. I'm no danger. I don't have no
But again,
ill
I don't
intent.
even know your name. How do I supposed to know you're not in a danger?
My name is Aiden.
Okay,
That's
I'm
what they
I'm
call
Josh.
me by
Okay?
Aiden.
So, how about we just start this all over?
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll start fresh. All right. Do you have anything with your name on it that I can identify you?
Sir, I don't need to identify myself if I haven't committed a crime, sir.
But you have committed a traffic violation.
That's not a crime, sir.
Yes, they are, dude. And if you stop listening to the Looney Tunes in your circle of friends and do some actual research, maybe you'd be able to figure that out.
You have to have a reasonable, articulable suspicion that I've committed a crime. In order for me to, this is not a stop and identify state. This is not a stop and identify state, sir. Can I just show you the paperwork?
Not right now.
I don't understand. I mean, we're two gentlemen. I just want to show you the
Your
paperwork.
windows have rolled down. I can't see in your back seat.
I'll let the window down. I'll let the window down. And my paperwork, my book, see, I have one here, but my other one is right behind the seat. I don't have any weapons, sir.
Just don't stop reaching.
I just want to get the book.
I understand that. And once it's safe to do so, you can, but not right now. Okay?
You're going to try to escalate this for no reason, sir. And I'm just trying to show you that the vehicle, you can get the VIN number. It's exempt from registration. It's a private automobile. I'm traveling. I'm not operating in commerce, for hire. I got the notice on the back of the vehicle.
All right. Now, obviously, this guy's going through the script, note by note. But there's something important that has to be addressed that I see going on in the chat. And I have to, because I've heard this mentioned in my stream before on several occasions, but apparently our resident troll, David Perlow Jr., has no idea what's going on. So instead of trying to explain it, I'm just going to show it. Whatever. I understand copyright. I got some super chats today, so I guess that'll make up for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and show it instead of trying to explain it. And hopefully, once he sees this, he will understand what we're all talking about.
Wowie, man. Yeah? But it's got some Labrador in it.
What's Labrador?
It's dog shit.
What?
Yeah, my dog ate my stash, man. I had it on the table and the little motherfucker ate it, man.
Yeah?
So I had to follow him around the little baggie for 3 days before I got it back. Really blew the dog's mind.
You mean we're smoking dog shit, man?
Yeah, I know.
And singing his song. All the little birds on Daybird Street love to hear the robin go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rock and roll is sweet, rock and roll.
I think it's even better than before, you know?
I wonder what Great Dane tastes like, man. Ah, man. That's some heavy shit, man. Hey, man. Am I driving okay?
I think we're parked, man.
All right. So that is what everyone is talking about when they said Labrador in the chat. Oh man. That's enough. Well, I just wanted to show that one scene because everyone kept talking about it. And like I said, instead of trying to explain what it was, it's like, here, just look at it. This is what happened. That's what everyone was talking about. Anyway, yeah, so there's that. Now, another thing I wanted to share with you guys is there's a new video that literally just got published. Like while I was on live with you guys this morning, this video got published by Hand Banana. It's a new Hand Banana video, and I want to share it with you guys because it's absolutely brilliant. This is great stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the new Hand Banana video. Enjoy. That was great. It's called Happy Hez Dance. I love it. Thank you, Hand Banana. That was beautiful. I love it. I appreciate the appreciation. Oh, iconic. Yes, yes, yes. Love the movie. Yeah. Hezokuai, you rock. Oh, thank you, Logan. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. Unclean Hands is in the house. What's up? You know what? Let me ask you something, Unclean, while you're here. I've been thinking because I was announcing earlier for my show on with me and Frauditor News Network on Saturdays at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please join us. This weekend, our guest is Tones Overthinks It. The 25th is Mark Stout, Frauditors Exposed. The April 1st, April Fool's Day, is going to be Blackheart Night. April 8th is going to be Big West Audits. April 15th is going to be the Frauditor Reaper. And on the 29th is going to be KFAR. The 22nd is still open. Now, I'm not trying to put you on the spot in the chat, but I just want to put it out there for you so you know. I know you don't do a lot of lives and stuff, but if maybe because I still have an opening on the 22nd, maybe on April 22nd, you could come on as our guest, even if it's just for one segment, you know, kind of like back in the days when Carson would have like Brando or somebody come out. It was a big deal and they'd just come out for one segment, you know, that would be beautiful. And I would be honored if you, if you're interested in something like that, drop me an email and we'll discuss it and see if that's something we could work out. And especially because you don't do lives. So it would be like a super honor. Like the one guy that you would be willing to go live for would be me. Like that would be, oh, that would be brilliant. Anyway, it's just a thought. And like I said, if you think you might be interested with something like that, drop me an email at hezokuai@gmail.com. Thank you. Thank you very much. What's a vinyl? Let me tell you something. I love my records, man. And there has been a lot of, a lot of studies that have shown that if you actually look like, not just thinking about the sound, but if you actually look at the sound waves coming out of a record, they are more accurate than the ones on a CD because the CD has to be compressed. I don't know. I think records sound better, but again, everyone thinks if you're talking to me about that, it's like, yeah, but I need dates. Like I need to know if you're okay for a specific date in a specific, like I pre-planned my Saturday show. It's not just an open panel show. That's the thing. Like the Saturday show is a big deal. I go through a lot of trouble to make sure everything's planned out very specifically. Frauditor News Network is here. Yes, that's right. And Frauditor News Network, I don't know if you heard me when I said earlier, KFAR is also confirmed for the end of the month. But if we could get Unclean Hands on the 22nd, then that would totally, wrap up the entire month of April. And we could start booking for May. And again, yes, I know I know before you said like, yeah, I could do that, for a little bit or whatever. But again, because the Saturday show, like, it's a big deal. It's planned out. It's scripted. I actually have, when I do my Saturday show, it's a thing. Like even right now, today after this, I'm gonna spend the whole day pre-prepping stuff for Saturday. I'm gonna finish the commercial. for Tone's appearance. I'm gonna finish the Who's That Douche Canoe segment. I'm gonna get Radical Brittany going. I'm gonna get everything I need to do. So yeah, it's a lot. What about the 29th? The 29th is KFAR. KFAR is set for the 29th. I don't script anything. Well, here's the thing. The Saturday show isn't scripted as far as I'm telling you what to do. What I'm saying is like it's not just a random open panel like people come on and we talk. Like I have a specific set of videos that I'm going to show in a specific order, and then what we say is obviously I'm not going to tell you what to say or how to say it, but like there's a thing. The Saturday show, I play the intro, then I come out and I say my monologue. I tell a bunch of jokes about frauditors and stuff, and then I'll introduce the guest, which would be you, and then we'll plug your channel, we'll plug your stuff. If you have any merch, whatever, anything you want to plug, we'll talk about that for a minute. Then we'll talk about you and your channel a little bit. Then we'll show a video of yours, and then from there, like any video you want to watch, and then I'll do my Who's That Douche Canoe segment. And then from there, if you still want to hang around, then we can watch more videos. And it's not what literally scripted, but I mean, there's a way, like a formula that I follow every Saturday. Like we do this and then this and then this and then this. Saturdays are the best. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody loves our Saturday shows. Yes, preparing. That's what it's called. It's called prepping. I do prep work for Saturdays. That's what it is. I do prep work every day, but because the Saturday show is bigger because more people could see it later in the evening and on the weekends and all that, and plus the fact that it's always me. Yes, there's a formula. There's a format. There's a format that I follow on Saturday. It's like, okay, we're gonna do this and then this and then this. Will I have a staff? Yes, yes. If you want it, you can use you can talk to Frauditor News Network, my co-host, and especially Salacious. Absolutely Salacious. If you need anything, like I mean, I know you're kidding and I know you're just having fun, but seriously, if you need anything for the Saturday show, let me know or let Salacious know, and it will be taken care of. Because it is actually very important to me and Frauditor News Network that we take good care of our guests and that our guests feel comfortable and are happy and have fun. That's the main thing, is we want our guests to have a good time on the show. So yeah, exactly. Good stuff. Good stuff. Being retired every day is Saturday. Yay. I'm staff, and that's my job as co-host. That's right. She's staff. Frauditor News Network is staff. Salacious is staff. I'm staff. Technically, you could consider Salacious the producer, for the most part. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, again, here's the thing. Like, I understand, like, oh yeah, we're fooling around having fun, and we want to have fun and this and that, but seriously, like the Saturday show is no joke. We really put a lot of work into it every week. So let's see. I always seem to miss Saturday, and they have had some event every weekend lately. Well, that's fine. You could always watch the reruns. And don't forget to hit that like button, ladies and gentlemen. And like Ham Banana once said, all right, the Hezokuai happy dance. So, the next thing I wanted to get into is I haven't shown anything by Mystery Softsit Theater in a while. And he's got a new one out there called Cop Pater Fails at Photography. So I thought I'd share one of his videos again, just because it's been a while since I've covered him. And his channel is, where's he at as far as his subs now? He's got 1.4K. So maybe we could get him some more subs, show some love to good old Mystery Softsit Theater. And let's see what he's up to, shall we? Here we go. Cop Bader fails to photography. Love it.
right, so this video was recommended by KFAR. Asked me if I was familiar with NorCal Cop Watch. Nope. Have no idea who he is. But let's check it out. It's been a while since I've done one of these. Let's see. What's it all about? All right.
All right, we're out here in Fairfield, California.
Shitty ass footage.
Looks like we got a traffic stop.
Smudgy screen. Journalist, by the way.
Gotta go around here.
Do you even care about your viewers? Like, these guys are always the worst photographers I've ever seen in my life. Like, I can't even tell what's going on. It's so smudgy. Clean your screen. Get a better camera. Do better at life. This is bullshit. Just because you got a camera doesn't mean you're a journalist. Just because you got a Gmail account doesn't mean you're a journalist. Okay, like framing. What are we walking into? Okay. Smudgy ass screen. Heavy breathing intensifies. Can't even tell what the fuck you're walking into. Oh wow, a traffic stop. Whoop-de-fucking-doo. Oh yeah, go stand in her 6. That's smart.
Like I said, I'll paperwork back to you. Can I help you? Can we help you? You can go film all you want from down there. You can't stay here.
Do not shine that light into my camera. Don't fucking touch me, dude.
You can go over there.
Don't fucking touch me, dude. That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit, bro.
You need to back up.
Yeah, what's your name and badge number? Do not fucking touch me, bro.
Don't touch me. You want to go to handcuffs?
Call your sergeant. Call your sergeant. I
Do you want to go to handcuffs and go to jail?
I dare you.
You can go
There's
film
no
over there.
law that says I need to
Go
fucking
film over there.
do not call your fucking
You can go
sergeant.
film over there. You
Call
were
your
too close.
fucking sergeant. Are you a supervisor? Yeah, call your sergeant.
You can go film over there. all
You're
you
getting
want.
fired,
You were
dude.
too close.
You're getting fired. You know what your use of force policy is?
Can you too close?
Do you know what your
You were
use of
too
force
close.
policy is?
Back up.
Do you know what your use
You
of
want to go
force
to jail?
policy
You
is?
want to go home?
I dare you to arrest me, bro. I'm not breaking any fucking
By the
laws.
way,
What's your
hello,
reasonable
Jennifer
articulate
Farmer,
suspicion?
and hello.
You were too close to my officer. Back up.
I can stand wherever the fuck I
You
want.
cannot.
And
Not
Public
when you're too
sidewalk.
close to me.
Public.
There is one other thing I wanted to mention. And again, this is always something that I like to point out because it is extremely important to make sure that you guys understand completely and totally that I got another super chat. Yes, $2 from Frauditor News Network. Thank you to Unclean Hands for doing our show. Oh, thank you so much. MST3K Space Trucker, that's right. It's a trick question. Unless he's making an arrest, he should never touch people. See, but that's the thing. These frauditors, like, if you're sitting on the corner and a cop's like, hey, back up, and they just go like that. Oh, he's touching, that's contact, that's assault. He should be fired. Like, you know, the idea is the rules and regulations that you guys always quote is for, like, if they have a baton and they're trying to crack your skull with it, right? That's why those rules are there, to make sure that doesn't happen, not so that they don't, excuse me, back up, sir. Oh, no, it does. And they love to call people cowards. They love to call people pussies. But if you just touch them, that's assault. If you just make any physical contact with them at all, they'll cry and scream and yell and holler and sue and get people fired and all this stuff. But they'll call you a pussy. They have the audacity to call you a coward. But if you just tiny, teeny little bitty touch them a little bit, it's the end of the frickin' world. That's the frauditor brain, man. It doesn't function like a human brain because they're not human. They're demonic entities from the pits of Hades. Come to destroy logic and reason.
Sidewalk, buddy.
Too close for our safety. You want to go home?
What's more, public
You wanna
safety
go home, you
or
wanna go to
police
jail?
safety?
You want to go home? You want to go to jail?
Look at this, guys.
I don't care if
You're live right now.
So are you.
I
Back
vote
up.
jail.
Yeah, is your body cam on?
Yes. Back
You
up.
saw him touch me, right? You saw him touch
You
me,
are
right?
way too close.
You're too close, bro. Oh, really?
You can't be
What's
walking,
the law?
You can't be walking.
What's the
up
law?
my partner.
What's the law?
Wasn't safe.
Whatever you
Whatever
feel
I
is safe,
which means you were too
that is
close.
not a law.
It
Give me
is
a lawful
not,
order. Give me a lawful
I'm
order.
giving you a lawful order to go over
Oh,
there.
because you're a police
I'm gonna give
officer,
you
any
one more
order that you
chance
say is a
Go
lawful
over there,
order.
or you can go to jail.
You're gonna arrest me?
I mean, yes, I will
Call your
happily
sergeant.
arrest you. Go over there.
Okay, so this is completely annoying. This is typical frauditor.
All right, wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a minute. I hear this a lot from auditors. What he's saying here, if you even brush up against a cop, you get arrested. Show me that video. Where is that video? What's up, Base Horseman 99? Good to see ya. Hello, what's up? I've seen videos like just the other day, DMA and Regan and Sweet Tea video, where a cop came up close to Sweet Tea, and Sweet Tea said, "Stop leaning into me," and then she rubbed up against the cop. It said, "If I was doing this to you, you'd be arresting me, wouldn't you?" But you were doing that to him, and he wasn't arresting you. So what the hell are you talking about? See, these people make a lot of assumptions and state them as though they are stating fact. If I tapped you on the shoulder, I'd get arrested immediately. Are you sure about that? Are you 100% sure about that? Like, yes, you don't want to go up to a cop and just like touch them so that like they'll think like you're trying to grab them. But at the same time, you're trying to get their attention, you know? Like I love it. I love it when somebody's getting trespassed and a cop starts to move them back and they're like, "He's touching me. If I was touching him, I'd get arrested." Well, you wouldn't be touching him because you have no reason to. He has a reason to touch you. Again, this is why they don't think their ideas through to a logical conclusion. This is why they have illogical logic. I work in a building. You come in there. I want you to leave. I ask you to leave. You say no. If I physically grab you and throw you out, you're going to try to sue me. You're going to try to have me arrested. I'm going to be guilty of assault. So I'm not going to do that. So I call the cops so that they can physically drag you out. Because I know if I do it, it's really going to be bad. Because I'm just a civilian. I'm going to get in big trouble. You're going to end up calling the cops on me. And you're the one who was in my joint. You're the one that I'm trying to kick out. I'm the one who's right. So they call the police. So the police come and remove you because that's what they're supposed to do. Because I'm not going to do it. Somebody's got to do it. Let the cops do it. So then when the cop grabs you and pulls you out, he's supposed to be touching you because you're refusing to leave. You're guilty of trespassing at that point. So trying to tell me that, well, if I touched the cop, I'd be in trouble. Why are you touching him? You don't have the authority to drag him out of that building, to drag anyone out of that building. That's why they call the police to do it. You don't have the authority to touch anybody, whether they're a cop or not. Nobody does. That's why you call the cops. Because I don't have the authority to grab you. Well, if you come into my house, literally. But if you come into my business, I can't just grab you and throw you out if you refuse to leave. So I called the cops to have them do it. So yes, if you touch a cop, you're going to get in trouble because you have no reason to touch him. Well, he has no reason to. Yes, he is. You're trespassing. That's why he's there, is to physically remove you from the building. If they're in the middle of a traffic stop and you come walking up on them, they don't know if you're there to try and shoot them. Just because you say, "Oh no, I'm just here to film." You think somebody who came there to stab a cop is going to say, "Well, the reason I came here was so that I could stab you"? No, of course they're not going to say that. But these guys, they live in a world where there's no such thing as criminals telling lies. If I told you all I'm doing is filming, then that means you have to believe that all I'm doing is filming. How the hell do they know that? Well, because I told them. Oh, so real criminals, because you always make the difference between yourself and a real criminal, even though you are a real criminal. But they always make a differentiation between them and quote unquote real criminals. You think real criminals always tell the truth? I know that you guys always tell lies. That's the language frauditors speak, is lies. But criminals don't always tell the truth. If they came there to the traffic stop and saw the cops and saw this is a good excuse to stab a cop or to shoot a cop or to kill a cop, and they come walking up behind the cop turns around and says, "Whoa, back up." You back up. Whoa! What a concept. Amazing. Who would have thunk that it's physically possible to do this? Okay. Whoa, was that so freaking hard? Idiots, man. Oh, the stupidity is
nonsense. He's definitely on the script. He saw too many Daniel Salmon videos and thinks that he's going to go out and be a superhero. I protect the community. When he's walking into a situation, he stands behind a woman officer and then begins to argue with the officer that's giving him clear commands to just step back. All you got to do is step back. No, I'm not going to get punked. I'm alpha. I'm too important. I'm a superhero. Now watch his ass get arrested.
Call your sergeant. I'm not moving.
I'll give you one more chance.
I'm not moving.
Back up.
I'm not moving.
Okay, that's fine.
Don't fucking touch me. Don't fucking touch me.
Fuck around and found out. All he had to do was back the fuck up. But no, he needed content. He needed footage. Ain't gonna be no lawsuit on that. Now you're gonna go spend the night in jail like your hero, Tom Zebra, who beats women, and Ricky Monday, who makes threats on YouTube, smokes meth.
They took you down hella quick, bro. You didn't stand a chance.
You're getting clowned by the guy you were trying to help. He's clowning you.
I don't have a choice.
You're under arrest.
Consider search and arrest. Yeah.
Oh yeah?
Oh yeah? Oh yeah? What are you gonna do? Arrest you?
Oh really? Really?
What a dummy. It's a problem with these guys, man.
Don't touch my camera. Do not touch my camera. Do not touch my fucking camera. Do not touch my camera.
That was a lot.
So desperate for YouTube content.
I'm not your homie. You're right.
You're not my homie.
You're supposed to be enforcing laws, man.
You just enforced the law.
What law did I break? What law is it? 148G? 148G? The one that I'm allowed to record the police?
Now say Bain Act. You know, follow the script. These idiot YouTubers teach these fucking morons online. Uneducated, unemployed drug addicts. Let me go take my shitty iPhone or my shitty Samsung out.
You grab my stuff, please? You do know that you are dating this guy on violating my rights, right?
But my rights, my liberty.
Way too close. Now, what's the law? Don't.
Wait a minute. Is this true? Where is it? Where is it? I clicked on the wrong one. Is Eli out? Did he like get out of jail and he's back? Please say it ain't so. No. What's up, my peeps? What's up, my peeps? Hey, peeps. Hey, listen, peeps. What's up, my peeps? Hey, what's up, my peeps? Hey, I'm not gonna back up, cop. What's up, my peeps? Hey, officer, screw you, you piece of shit. What's up, my peeps? Hey, officer, you're a piece of shit and you're gonna go to hell when you die because I'm gonna kick you in the face. What's up, my peeps? Oh, hey, look, there's people being harassed by me because I love to harass. What's up, my peeps? He's back? He's out of jail? Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap.
What's the law? How many times you gonna ask?
What's the law? Tell me.
Are you done?
What is the law?
You're just
How did I
stupid.
resist? How did I resist? You walked up with an armed fist in my partner.
And you didn't record any of it. Congratulations. Your lawsuit will go nowhere.
Failed to identify.
Oh, failed to identify as well.
Is it not anymore? How do I know you guys are not fake police? You have to identify. That's in your policy, bro. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for years, guys.
He's been doing this for years. 20 years, guys.
Nope, but I know your policy. It's to identify. Oh, I had somebody tell me. Yeah.
I gotta acknowledge some stuff I'm seeing in the chat. First of all, Nikki's saying that Frauditor Troll already has a video of Eli's big comeback. Oh boy, we might have to watch that. I don't know. You don't know who Eli is? Oh, wait till you see him. He's horrible. He's really bad. I mean, you want to talk about somebody like oh Eli, oh Eli. Oh man. Yeah, he's bad. He's like way bottom of the barrel frauditor. Let's see. Oh yeah. Somebody made a comment about Base Horseman 99 was saying about watching my blood pressure. That is why Salacious invented these. So that when I get mad at a frauditor, I could grab my taser or my gavel or my soap and stab the crap out of them. And what's fun, I have fun with it because now with my new sound system, I can make them scream and yell.
Ow! Stop stabbing me! I don't like being stabbed by a taser! He's tasing me!
Don't tase me, bro. Don't tase me.
Are you going to peacefully leave?
No. My First Amendment! Ouch! Oh, wait. Let me do that one right.
That's how I control my blood pressure. Blood pressure. What's up, Miss Mandy 777? Good to see ya. Gamer 88's in the house. Tones overthinks it's in the house. Looking forward to you being here on Saturday with me and Frauditor News Network. Looks like I stopped by right at the right moment. Yes, indeed. Thank you for joining us. Always good to have you here. Always great to have everybody. I got the best fans. I love you guys so much. You might have come at the wrong moment because we're discussing whether or not I should show a new Eli video now that he's out of jail. It's like part of me wants to because, oh, wow, he's back. But part of me's like, oh, no, he's back. Oh, no, not Eli. Not Eli, of all people. Please, not him. I thought he was going to be in jail a lot longer. Assault dolls. That's right. I love these guys. I love stabbing him with the taser. Oh, and when he's in court, I like to take the gavel, the old gavel, and stab him with that too.
No! Stop, please, no, please I don't want to go to jail because there are meanie-tins in there and police and guards and stuff that I don't like. But everything I do is to get arrested so that I can e-beg my fans to pay my bail. That's what it's all about, people. I want to get arrested so that I could e-beg for bail money. And of course, once I have way more money than I actually need, I'm not going to tell them to stop. Nope. I'm going to take even more. I love it, 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 love it. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. That guy, he always tries to take over the show. He thinks he's the star. By the way, Tones, since you're here, I wanted to ask you, and sometimes it's, I don't want to air out everything on, whatever, but sometimes it's easier just to say it out loud than email. And, but if, whatever the answer is, definitely email me. What I want to know is, because on my Saturday show, I have a collection, like there's a formula that I follow every Saturday, and it does include some certain pre-recorded bits. The intro, I'm gonna actually make the commercial and the intro today. I'll publish the commercial today, and then I'll have the intro done. We have a character named Radical Brittany, who we have the Who's That Douche Canoe segment that ends with the Radical Brittany bit, and then we have the commercial from every week. We have a different commercial from our sponsor, Uncle Artie's Bar and Grill of Stupidity. So there are certain, throughout the course of the show, there's certain pre-recorded bits. So what I wanted to ask you is, if it's possible, and if it is, cool. If not, cool too. But let me know in email. Is it possible that this Saturday, when you're my guest, if we could have a pre-recorded visit from Fezzington? That would be absolutely brilliant. That would be epic. That would be great, because everybody loves Fezzington. Just like if I ever have Radical on, I'm going to ask him if Radical Cow can make an appearance. It's just a thought, just an idea. Just put that in your head there. If you get anything, email it to me, and then we'll see what we could do. But anyway, that's just it's up to you. You're the guest. Eli's voice alone is cringy. Yeah. Well, here, I'll put it on for a minute, just because apparently when Eli got brought up, there were some people here who don't know who Eli is. So I'll show at least part of it, so that people can get some idea of who this guy is and what we're talking about. Or wait a minute. Do you guys remember SMR Lab 777? He just posted a new video 12 minutes ago. And his videos tend to be funny. So why don't we check that out first? Because I know Eli isn't going to be funny. Maybe Troll's commentary will be, but Eli himself is. You talk about blood pressure. Oh, oh, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Doesn't the auditor doll resemble Lily, Alexa Bliss's evil doll? I'll tell you what. I like the way they're handling ever since, because that was the whole thing, right? Was that at the time Alexa Bliss was working with oh man, the Fiend, right? And she was like, she had the evil doll, and her and the Fiend were a team, and then she went off on her own thing, and then he left, and now he's back, but he's not with her anymore. But yes, it does remind me of Alexa Bliss's evil doll. For those of you who have no idea what's going on, we're talking about pro wrestling, which is good stuff. Let's see. Absolutely, I could try and make something tonight. Just got to think of what it'll be. I'll email you later. Excellent, Tones. Thank you. That would be fantastic. I'd love it, love it, love it. Give him a shot of steroids right through the back. All right. So that being said, Tones, keep an eye on your email, because I already have the gears are rolling now that you said you might be into it. I'll send you an email and we could talk about some ideas of what it could be. Like we could work out a bit together that might be fun. Great white snow dropping this morning. Anyone for doing snow angels? Oh, Kim, that would be fun. Yes, yes, yes. Um, anyway, so let's get into it. Again, this is going to be SMR Lab 777's new video. I have no idea what it is because he literally just posted it. But his videos tend to always be funny. So let's check it out and see what we got here. This is the guy, if you don't remember who SMR Lab 777 is, this is the guy who made the video of car chase, but he did a voiceover where it sounded like DMA was the one driving the car. And then he's talking to LIA and News Now Patrick and PayPal Patty, and he's trying to get Sweet Tea her pork chops. Anyway, let's see what this is. Just me, or is this very loud and then you had to turn it down?
Cooldown Center, Raffle stop. That was West Virginia, 9 in Nora. W Whiskey 963. 9 Nora Whiskey 963. Route. How are you doing, sir? Get your license registration for family. Here's my stop as I clocked you at 57 and 45. I think I was speeding. I thought I was. Yeah, you were definitely speeding. I didn't think I was. Alright. Where are you heading to, man? I'm heading back to Charleston. Charleston, where are you coming from? I'm coming up from Martinsville. I got you. Okay. You got any previous tickets on your driver's license the last 3 years? Oh, man, well, you know, I mean, I had a couple of it. No big deal. Like, nothing bad. Have you been arrested the last 3 years? Well, I don't know, that many years. Alright. I'll tell you what, partner, you just sit tight a second, alright?
So this is just
Hang
the
tight, sir, okay?
dash cam footage, and that's it. Well, dang, SMR, this is nowhere near as exciting as your last couple videos. But let's see what happens. And after this, I'll play the Eli video. Because Lisa White really needs to see it.
Tell you what, sir, everything come back okay on your driver's license. I did notice you got arrested there about 6 months ago for minor possession of marijuana. Yeah, it was all. I took it for somebody else. They were my buddy. I took it for somebody else. I got you. I'll tell you what, I'm not gonna write you a ticket for speed. Okay, I'm gonna cut you free on that. Before you take off, would you mind if I took a look through your car for any narcotics or anything like that? Not without a warrant, man. Pardon? Not without a warrant. Oh, without a warrant. You're not going to let me look in your car without a warrant? No, not without a warrant. Okay. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I guess that's just fine, actually. Well, that'll be fine. That'll be just fucking fine, buddy. You know what? You take your shit and you get back to fucking Charleston and you don't fucking come back here. You understand me, motherfucker? Fuck you! Fuck you!
What the hell just happened? Wait, I gotta rewind that.
What the fuck did you say? What? You can get them fucking license when I get out of here, motherfucker. Fuck you! Sucker! Before you take off, would you mind if I took a look through your car for any narcotics or anything like that? Not without a warrant, man. Pardon? Not without a warrant. Oh, without a warrant. You're not going to let me look in your car without a warrant? No, not without a warrant. Okay. I guess that's okay. Yeah, I guess that's just fine, actually. Well, that'll be fine. That'll be just fucking fine, buddy. You know what? You take your shit and you get back to fucking Charleston and you don't fucking come back here. You understand me, motherfucker? Fuck you! Fuck you! What? What the fuck did you say? What? You can get them fucking license when I get out of here, motherfucker. Fuck you! Sucker! Goddamn, no-headed motherfucker!
Wow. I did not expect that to go where it went at the end there. That was that was a crazy ending. Well, thank you for joining us, iKiss. Always great to have you here. Hope you're feeling good. And hope you're doing better after yesterday. Let's see. Why do people think they have to commit a felony to be removed from private property? You know, and this is why. What was that? I don't know. It was so weird. It's like he's basically he tells the dude, "All right, you know what? I'm gonna let you go. It's all good, no problem. You know, just do you mind if I look around the car a little bit? Yeah, not without a warrant. Oh yeah, not without a warrant. All right, you." And then the cop just starts, but he still let him go. Oh man. Um, I question if this is real because well, see, this is the thing, Tones. That video comes from SMR Lab 777. And SMR got famous when he made that video of a car chase where he did the voiceover. So it sounded like DMA was the guy driving the car, but it wasn't. So there's a really good chance that he took that footage and changed the audio on it. And again, SMR Labs is kind of known for doing that sort of thing. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know if it was real or not, but it was definitely like after all that, I'm like, what the heck is this going to be? And then at the end, it's like, whoa, yeah, it does. It looks more like Reno 911. All right, go to Eli. Okay, Base Horseman, here we go. Well, okay, here's the thing, Base Horseman, though. When you say he alters and manipulates stuff, to me, it's like, I mean, a lot of his videos are cartoons. So it seems pretty obvious to me that SMR Lab 777 is all about making fake videos that are kind of blatantly obviously fake. Like, I see it as a joke. I get it as a joke. I don't necessarily see it as like he's trying to peddle off fake videos as if they were real. Like, it seems to me that most of his videos are obviously not real, but whatever. That's just my opinion. But yeah. And now Lisa White, buckle your seatbelt. I haven't seen this video yet because I didn't even know Eli was out of prison. But just based on what I already know about Eli, Get ready, because this guy is something else, man. Something else. Oh yeah, he's bad. Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Get ready for some Eli.
Back, everybody. In today's video, I have some unfortunate news because Eli is fresh out of jail. And instead of changing his life, he's going back to the exact same thing he was doing before and what got him in trouble in the first place, which is harassing every single person he encounters in the street. And this time, it almost goes wrong. He almost gets into several fights. And yeah, total regular day for Eli. With that being said, enjoy the video.
Close to the public, my page, you heard? What else we got?
Actually, wait a minute. Before we get any further into this, Lisa White, Eli, this guy is the reason why I don't call you guys my peeps. Because when I first started, I did. And then I saw this guy, and I'm like, I'm never going to say that word again. It's because of Eli specifically that I will not say peeps when I talk about people. Also, I do have to point this out because there is so much controversy on this channel sometimes with David Perillo Jr. And Quiet Lamb and all of those guys. I have to admit that is one thing that David and I can agree on 100%. I freaking love pro wrestling. I watch every Friday. I watch SmackDown. I watch Rampage. I watch the pay-per-views. I'm all over it, man. I love that stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Sorry, I just had to say, because that is one thing that he and I do agree on.
Well, I understand why the business owner is concerned. Imagine you're just minding your business, you're operating your small business, and you see a guy, a strange-looking, weird man with his pants up to his knees recording. You would be like, what the hell is going on here? And you would investigate. And if you wouldn't, then you're just a bad business owner. You need to find out what weirdos are trying to possibly creep out your customers.
What's this one, peeps? A shop, a dealer, or all of the above? Huh? Yeah, you can ask me. What you mean? Yo, don't touch it. Yo, I'll smack the shit out of you. I'll touch my shit again. I dare you to touch it again. Touch it again. Dog, you don't do that shit. Move the fuck back. Keep your distance. Where you coming up to me? Who the fuck is you?
Let him out right.
And this is the exact type of behavior that got Eli in jail in the first place. Just going up to random people, starting fights, saying he's going to smash their teeth. This guy is utterly insane. Him and all his 19 personalities in his head should be incarcerated again.
Call the cops real quick. Call the cops. What's your name? I'm asking you something.
Who the f you, bro?
Who the f are you? Nigga? My property.
I don't give a f. That's your property. This is my property, the one you just grabbed.
Hey, can I get a police officer? I'm being harassed by somebody. I'm in Yonkers. 1115 Yonkers.
Why you didn't touch it again?
I already told you.
Smack the shit out of you, bro. What's wrong with you?
Can I get a police officer? I'm being harassed here on my property by somebody with a camera, threatening me to hit me. 1115 Yonkers Avenue.
Touch my shit again. I'll smack you and the dispatch, nigga.
Let me see.
I'll smack both of y'all. You, the dispatch, and the police, they gonna send.
So he's saying he's going to smack him, the officers, and the dispatchers. I mean, Eli, you've been out of jail for what, 2 weeks? You think you could clean up your act a little bit? I guess not. I give this guy maximum a month before he gets arrested, and I give him about 1 year before he gets sentenced again, because obviously the court will take time to process him, to find him guilty, and then to sentence him. But this guy will not stay out of trouble for long. It's literally impossible not acting like this.
What's wrong with you, man?
No, 115. 1115 Yonkers Avenue.
Is that a store or business? What is it?
It's a business. 1115 Yonkers Avenue.
When you say 1115, that sounds like 1111 and 1515.
All right, I'm sorry. Real quick, Jersey Fool. We're not going to take bets on whether or not Eli's going back to jail. We're going to take bets on how long is it going to take. He's definitely going back. There's no way someone like him who lacks absolute self-control is not going to end up going back to jail. It's just a question of how long it's going to be before he goes back to jail. What's up, D-Boss Nation? Good to see you. Glad to have you here. We're just watching the new Eli video as presented by Mr. Frauditor Troll. I didn't even know Eli was out of prison. My fans told me, and so we're checking this out. And then they were saying, are we going to take bets on if he's going back to jail? And I said, no, we're going to take bets on how long it's going to take for him to go back to jail, because he's definitely going back. There ain't no way. He didn't learn shnikes. Mr. Honey Ice Tea.
3115.
31. Okay, so 1115 Yonkers Avenue.
Yes.
And somebody is there with a camera?
Yeah, he's harassing me, trying to hit me and shit. I came and asked him. He's a Spanish. He's a Spanish. Man, he's wearing a black jacket with a ornate hat shirt.
Because you grabbed my camera. He grabbed my camera, and I told him if he grab it, I'm going to smack him. And I'm going to smack everybody that touches my shit. You came to me, bro.
It's my property.
This ain't your property. Get the fuck out of here, man.
It is.
This ain't yours, man.
Is it yours?
Honestly, there's one thing I haven't missed, and it's editing these videos. But I know you guys like to see Eli, so I bring it to you. This guy is constantly using the N-word, although it's not a full ER and it ends with the letter A. Obviously, I still don't want to leave that in the video. YouTube doesn't like that, and it takes a lot of time to mute all his swearing. So if you don't mind, just drop a like, because these specific videos take extra time to take care of all that swearing.
So what's your name?
Francisco.
Francisco what?
Blanco. Blanco.
Francisco Blanco.
Yeah.
You heard what she said? That's what you should have done from the beginning. Stay the What's wrong with you, bro? I don't have to talk to you, bro.
You don't have to record the shit.
Who said that, bro? What is wrong with you? I'm not in your property.
Me.
So what?
You need permission.
I don't need no permission, bro. You're in public right now. Yeah, you could be seen from public, nigga. Your face is not public. Yeah, man.
For those who watched The Wire, there was this gangster that was a hitman for Marlo. Her name was Snoop, and you could barely understand what she was saying. She had the weirdest, thickest Baltimore accent, but I still think that Eli is much, much worse.
Of course I'm gonna stay here. What's wrong with this guy, please? Don't step on the property. I don't think he's on the road, please. He said his face is not public, man. What's wrong with this guy, man? Could have been a different approach. I need help. So you call the police to come help me or to come shoot me? What you call them for? To help me, to shoot me, or to lock me up? Who? Yo, you started talking to me, bro. I wasn't talking to you, man. You don't have to ask, man. You too nosy. Fuck out of here. You stay in your property then. Keep your ass in your property, nigga. How you gonna come and grab my shit, bro? You lock you out and take all your teeth out. How you gonna grab my shit, bro? What gives you the right to touch me?
So he's saying that he's lucky that he didn't take out all his teeth. It looks like Eli really wants to go back to jail ASAP with threats like that. What is wrong with this guy? Obviously, that's a crime. If you're threatening someone with violence, that is legitimately a crime. And that's what I find a little bit disappointing with the dispatchers. They hear a camera and they say, oh, he's allowed to do this, no problem. But they ignore all the other crimes that the frauditor is doing. Just because he has a camera doesn't mean he's immune to getting arrested for actual crimes like threatening people.
What gives you the right to touch me? What gives you the right to touch me, nigga?
What gives you the right to record me?
So that's why you touch me?
I didn't touch you.
That's why you grab my camera?
I said,
It's recorded, bro. Exactly. And you grab my camera, my hands. You grab the gimbal. He can't grab the gimbal. He said, I'm harassing. He approaches the camera. He the one who comes to the camera. You're going to learn today, though. You're going to learn today. You don't go to people and touch them. You hear me? Nobody owes you no explanation, bro. Keep doing your job. You should stay the fuck away from people. This is my property. You're your boss, man. This ain't your property.
All right, let's move on to the next confrontation. We've seen everything there is to see here. Hopefully he doesn't drop as many N-bombs because this video is taking forever to edit. Honestly, Eli just never made it out of the hood, and I don't think he ever will. And in fact, I think he should just go back to jail. Obviously, he didn't learn his lesson, and he probably needs a lot more time in there.
Real quick, before we even get into the next confrontation, this is a perfect example of what I always say and what we all always say. He's had his camera on this specific individual for a while now. Now, what is the big excuse they always make after the confrontation? Well, you approached me. Well, because you've been filming me. You're following me around with your camera. And again, this isn't a government employee. This isn't a cop. This isn't a government agency. This is a private business. What's the point of auditing a private business? Again, we all know the point is to be basically an asshole and to get paid for being an asshole. Eli is an example of that level of frauditor. Thank you for the Venn diagram. Thank you very much, Tones, by the way. And Clout Chaser, yeah. I mean, that's it. It's like he's just doing it for clicks and views and to be a hard ass and to film himself doing it, to be basically, he's a horrible person and figured out that on YouTube you can get paid to be a horrible person. But he's not going to go after the cops. He's not going to go after city workers. They might not appreciate it none too much what he's doing. So he's going to go after random citizens that are at work, business owners, employees of private businesses. Again, I know and understand that the excuse is, well, I have the First Amendment right to record whatever I want, blah, 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 blah. But, like, we know they do it for clout and for money. But what's the excuse? Like, if you sat down and had an intelligent conversation, which with Eli, it would be impossible, by the way, to have an intelligent conversation. Because I've heard people try to talk to him, and all he says is, no, man, F you, and screw you, N-word, and screw you, and kiss my ass. So he won't, he doesn't have conversations with people. He's not a human. He can't talk. But if you actually sat down and had a conversation with one of these people, maybe someone like Amagansett Press, someone that you could actually have a conversation with, why audit private businesses? Well, I mean, because they can. Okay, yeah, but what's the purpose of auditing a private business? Like, I don't agree with auditing the police station or the DMV or the post office, but at least I understand conceptually why they say they're doing it. Again, they're lying about why they're doing it. It's BS why they're doing it. But at least I get the concept. But what's the concept of auditing private business? It's a concept I do not understand how they justify in their minds auditing private business. Play. There we go. Following him with the camera.
What are you filming me, though? Yo, why are you filming me, though? I'll fucking break your camera. Oh.
I'll pay you to break it.
No,
I'll pay you.
Don't film me.
I'll pay you to break the camera.
Don't film me. I sue your ass, okay? Don't film me.
How much you want? You want $100 to break it?
Excuse me. Don't. No, hey, listen. Don't film me.
I'll give you $1 million.
You don't have no permission to film me. You fucking
cock what?
Sucker.
What?
Sucker.
Say it again.
Sucker.
Say it again.
Sucker. Say it again.
I hope you're okay. Don't wait for tomorrow. Let it out today. I know you're feeling some type of way.
Fuck you. You don't have no permission to film me, you cocksucker.
Man, one day Eli is going to piss off the wrong guy. That's for sure. He goes in the worst neighborhoods and just harasses everybody. Now, I'm sorry I left his music in there very briefly. I'm sorry you had to hear that, but I find it was pretty interesting, the zoom in on the middle finger. It just represents so well what everybody thinks of these low-life scumbags.
I thought you was going to break my camera.
Get the fuck out of here. Don't film my face without permission, cocksucker. Don't film my face without permission, you fucking cocksucker. Piece of shit.
Sir, don't use that type of language.
Try to get something better. Fuck out of here.
No need to use that language.
What the hell did I just hear? Is Eli saying not to use that type of language? You've been swearing for the last 40 minutes. What is wrong with you? This guy is such a hypocrite.
Don't fucking film nobody, Luke.
Too late.
The police and you.
You gonna call the police?
Yes, I'm gonna call the police.
He already called it, bro.
Yes, definitely.
They're on the way.
Oh, I don't give a shit. You filming me? What the filming me for? What?
That's your car over there?
Huh?
That's your car with the Connecticut plates?
That's my car. What?
With Connecticut plates?
Yes.
You ain't even from around here.
Get the fuck out of here, you fuck.
All right, so to be honest, that's as much I can take of Eli. The video has another 40 minutes, but I just can't do it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can't as well. So what happened is that he kept threatening and yelling at the employees. The cops showed up. They did nothing. They pretty much validated all his harassment. And yeah, he just did a handstand and that was it. It's a great victory in his mind, but I guess he just got pretty lucky with the cops that showed up that day. It's going to change because this guy gets arrested about every 3 months when he's frauditing full time. So it's just a matter of time before he gets arrested again. With that being said, thanks so much for watching the video. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
I'll tell you what, Tones, that's exactly right. And I say that all the time, right? Like my theory, I actually break this down in my book, The Frauditor's Handbook, available at Amazon, and also a prize in this month's raffle. So anyone who joins the raffle with any donation to my channel for any amount gets your name added to the hat. And if you win, you can get my cards and a copy of my book, as well as other prizes. That we'll be discussing the specifics of the prize packages as we go throughout the rest of the month. But I have a whole section in the book where I talk about that, about how I believe that it started with the cop watching thing in the post offices and blah, 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 and they'd get the cops to react. But as time went on and more police have been trained and are being trained more and more, if you see one of these First Amendment idiots, to just leave them alone because they want a negative police reaction, that has led to them focusing more on auditing random people, because when they call the cops and the cops have to come, they have to respond to the call. So that forces them to interact with the frauditors. If the frauditor just walks up to the cops are being instructed to leave First Amendment auditors alone. So now if they have to respond to a call, then the First Amendment auditor can get their police footage that they came for in the first place. So I agree with you with that one, Tones, for sure. Yeah, Eli definitely is horrible. Eventually he's going to meet the wrong guy. Yeah, absolutely. You can't, and I say this about all of these guys, but Eli's a good example. Like, you can't act the way these guys act and just keep getting away with it and think nobody's eventually going to want to bust your head open with a ratchet. You know, like, the general public doesn't like frauditors. The general public, that they're supposedly standing up for the rights of the people hate you guys. And they want to see you guys get tased. Oh, man. Anyway. Susie Y, what's up? Good to see ya. Abby Pullman, Logan Sandman. Anyone else I didn't say hello to? Jersey Fool, Lisa White, David Perillo, Kim Crawford. So many beautiful people here as always. Love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Chelsea May, what's up? It's been about 3 hours. I know Susie just got here, but 3.5 hours almost. So I'm going to wrap it up here pretty much. Just want to say thank you once again, everyone, for joining me. I love you guys. Love our morning shows. You always make my day. It's Wednesday, hump day. So we're going to have a good day. Hope you all have a good day. It's freaking cold. I'm in Florida and I'm cold. It's 50 degrees out right now where I'm at. I never thought I'd say those words being here in Florida, but it happens. You know, I'm from the Midwest. I'm used to it being like 20 below. So this isn't that bad, but it's just not what I expect down here. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. Thank you guys all for joining me. And now, as my Elvis Nomo always says at the end, yeah.